right away. Let's see here. Refresh. Is it live for you guys?
I'm checking now. I don't see nothing on Facebook.
There's such a delay, dude. It's crazy.
It's about 15 to 20 seconds at least.
Come on. And okay, it's popping up on my bubble there, but it's not letting me make it go private or public. If you're watching this, let us know before I set this timer off. There it just went. All right, edit privacy, make this public. All right, we're gonna go backstage now. Banners. Beep, beep, beep. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, LibertyBassShop.com live Wednesday night, episode 66. And if we got a show for you. But before that, I want to let you know some things. I want to let you know what narcissists say when they're gaslighting you. Many of us probably experience it. How about you're being irrational? You should get tested for schizophrenia. Hey, you need some help. And you know what? LibertyBassShop.com live episode number 66 needs all your help. Why don't we go and share this out in YouTube world, in Facebook world, whatever world you're in, let's just share it out. And why are you being so defensive? You're so childish and immature. You need to learn to communicate better, people. I'm not arguing. I'm just discussing things. And look on the screen right now. LibertyBassShop.com live. You can get your Ruthless, your Down for Sound, Stetson, Resilient, B2, American Bass, Sundown. And we have your alternators covered with some JS alternators. And how about some of that excess power? That's right. The excess power batteries can be yours at LibertyBassShop.com. Hey, I'm not saying you need to be any different. I'm not trying to change anybody. It's always something with you. You're crazy, you weirdo, you freak. And I'm freaking excited about episode 66 of LibertyBassShop.com live. And boy, do we have a show. We are going to be recapping East Coast Daytona 500 of shows. Well, for somebody like Mini Trucker 88, it is up there in Northeast New England. And also the man himself, the guy who runs this circus, Jace Fennell, him and ex-Boomin' Keadin Petrie went to World of Wheels in Indiana. And boy, did they make it right. I used to think you were a good person. Why are you being so negative? Get over it. I'm late. I was supposed to be here at noon, but it's 2:40. Do you want to go eat or not? And what that means, I have no idea. I just read it. Go ahead. Tell them about me. I will make your life a living hell, young lady. But enough of that reading stuff. Tonight, we have special guests. We have TDH's own, the president, the founder, Mr. Nick Garcia. That's right. Accompanied by Mr. Mark Solar. And like always, we have the TikTok sensation that sweeps the nation, and there's no imitation of Tyler TCP Basshead Mechanic. And how could we forget about the other guy? You know, the one that's married to the loud one, the quiet one, Mr. Robert TCP Williams of Traumatic Sounds. How can we forget the guy who wears fake hair, whose thoughts are way out there, who sometimes just don't care? The one and only Mini Trucker 88, Mr. Noise Complaint himself, Blayne Hastings, and the guy who runs this circus. Let's all welcome and give a big shout out to Mr. Jace Fennell.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another This Week in Audio, episode number 66. Blayne, my guy.
What's up, brother?
I don't know if you felt the energy that I felt in that intro, but that was powerful.
That was
I
beautiful.
got chills.
I definitely gotta
I got
get
hard.
I gotta get some new reading, man. I can only read so many Chinese menus and get copyrighted. You know what I mean?
You know you're going to get copyrighted for that one, too. So, I mean,
What I
you just kinda
do?
gotta-
That's what I do. First of all, let's give everybody in the chat a quick shout out. Good job, guys. Get in here.
Hey, listen, I was laughing my head off when you were reading that behind. I mean, I thought it was quite funny. Are we live? Yes, we are live, my friends. Listen, probably one of the hypest weeks in audio for us because it's kind of the kickoff to the new year, the new season for us. Blayne, all right, hold on before we move any further. Blayne's flashing that sign back there. Okay, let me see it. Bring her down. Let the camera see it.
Those are some badass awards. Ooh.
Unplug it real quick. It's blurring your camera real quick.
You're blurring my camera.
What
Which,
can I say?
which one of you guys you said made those, Nick?
Colby.
Colby?
Yep.
Dude, those
Yeah.
are badass.
They
Yeah.
look really good.
Dude, they even
That's-
look good when you don't have them lit up.
I was about to say, I don't
Yeah.
know if I like them more lit up or non-lit up.
Well, for the camera, it looks better non-lit up.
Yeah, that's true. You get the lighting and stuff like that.
Kind of whitewashing it, but in person, it looks freaking amazing. He did the trophies too,
Awards.
like the actual SPL awards.
Oh, okay,
Awards.
okay.
Yeah,
So,
multicolor and everything was super cool.
The inlays were just like perfect.
So listen, guys, I want to do something really cool for this stream. We got to give some stuff away. We got to get some merch out, everything else. I'm pretty fired up for this week. So once we hit 50 viewers, you know what we start doing? We start spreading the love. So right now we are sitting at 29 viewers right now. Okay,
Come on.
we're just getting started. Let's get this fired up. Tag your mothers, brothers, sisters, friends. Share it to your team chats. At everyone, do whatever you got to do. Get as many people in here. You guys are going to get entered in for a chance to win something good. Okay, so let's make it happen. I'm almost positive if I'm just going to speak for Keadin and I'll eat it if I'm wrong. But at 50 viewers, we're going to give away LibertyBassShop.com t-shirt and an X Boomin' shirt. We're going to hook people up, get them some fresh merch. I do. Do you want Blayne, sir? I don't want to speak for you. I'm speaking for Keadin. Can we give away a Liberty Base or a Mini Trucker 88 shirt?
Should we?
I think so.
No, because you're going to lower the value of the ones that are out there.
Should we?
That's a valid point. That's a valid point.
Speaking of
Like
Mini
the bottom.
Trucker 88 shirts, real quick, we have got to get those on the LibertyBassShop.com live.
Hey, listen,
On
remember
the
those heat shrinks?
LibertyBassShop.com site, like ASAP.
I don't even think I've got the LibertyBassShop.com heat shrink cup yet, but yes, I need to make this happen.
My bad,
That I
Blayne.
know.
That was
That
supposed
I
to be
know.
my responsibility, Blayne, updating the site. Ever since I bought 0.025% of LibertyBassShop.com, that was my responsibility, and I've really been failing.
He's
I'll
a
get on
freaking
that.
slacker. He's a
I'll
No,
go
slacker.
on.
you were
Ooh.
failing
You should
when
cut
you
his
were
share in half.
involved.
Dude, I'm already
Yes.
thinking about it.
0.012.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I've been thinking about just buying them out, to be honest with you,
Right,
because his
Dean.
values are only going up. So I've just been thinking about biting the bullet.
Nice.
So listen, we got everybody's asking, where's Keadin at? Where's Keadin at? Well, listen, Keadin right now is, kissing babies and shaking hands right now. Okay. He's at a college dinner right now. Okay. Smiling big for the camera. I got some pictures here for you guys. Look
Oh,
at this. Look at this stud muffin right here. Okay.
Oh man, look at this guy.
He's out here
Look at
getting
that.
medals. Look at him. You know he was spitting game right there too. I know for a fact he was. He's spitting game.
It's a her.
Those depends are sliding right off.
Oh, he just slides the pins to the side.
I said that out loud, didn't I?
Anyway,
That
listen.
came out loud. My bad.
Yes, it did. I was not expecting that. Anyway,
Sorry. Sorry.
Caden,
I wear fake hair. It's expected.
we call Caden young Jamie because if you guys watch Joe Rogan, Jamie is like the guy that can pull anything up. He's super smart. Well, Caden has just got recognized at his college for being like one of the smartest kids there. I think he had like a 3.6 or something like that GPA, and he's being recognized for it tonight. So that's why he's running late. Blayne, you got chat rolling right now. This is fantastic.
Why would I do?
Nothing. I'm over here. Our viewer count went to 40 and then dumped right back down to 34.
You guys don't even want me to get started, man, because I'm still my adrenaline and my whole what's the word that
Said
starts with
4.0
an M?
GPA. Get it
Aurora?
right.
Huh?
Caden said a 4.0 GPA.
Hey, listen, the
Ooh.
data I got says otherwise, but whatever. 4.0.
Kenny.
Just look at that smile.
We said you're smart. We didn't say you were a truth teller. You're a liar.
Yeah. Yeah, don't get it twisted, LD. Don't get it twisted.
The 3 is pretty close to the 4 on a QWERTY board, so maybe he messed up. Typo.
So Caden says he'll be in about 15 minutes, but we got to give him a shout out. We love Caden. This is an awesome moment for him.
Yo, Ricky Froggy, I could go downstairs and grab an M series right now and wave it in front of you if you want. Matter of fact, Jace has one behind him.
When will the M series be live on the website? Even though I don't have the money right now, so you got 3 weeks to get them up to save up your money. The first shipment did land, but it's not going to be able to be available to us and get it into our warehouse until 2 to 3 weeks from now. So just shoot me a message and then I can send you a reminder when they come in and stuff like that. But they do look awesome, and the motor boots are really sick on them. Sundow's really stepping it up with the motor boots.
I need one of those boots so bad.
Hey guys, just as a friendly reminder, we're at 40 viewers right now. 10 more viewers. We're going to give away some Liberty Base, X Boomin, and Mini Trucker 88 merch. So if you guys want in on that, got to hit that share button. Everything else like that.
Stickers, shirts, whatever.
Holy crap! Well,
Let's go.
Guys, listen.
Send out an autographed 2-liter Diet Coke.
I want one of the in your intros. I want one of your alternators.
I know. Alternators.
What, the alternators?
The alternators.
Alternators? What? Am I? What? That's what it is? Oh, you guys are picking on the accent.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. See, sometimes I'm the last to know it's raining outside. You know what I mean?
Did you guys hear about 9/11?
When?
Wait. When
The Titanic went down?
All right, here, Nick. Time out. I love
Controlled
you, but I
demolition.
don't know if we're that close yet, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm just serious.
So we got to talk about it. All right. So we're going to talk about World of Wheels first, and then we're going to dive into the TDH show.
Hold up. I think
Okay.
I hate to take over your show, Jace, but I think it
Take
makes
over.
sense if we talk about TDH first. And here's why: because Caden's not here, and he has experiences about World of Wheels to share too. But we got the TDH guys here right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. So we get them. We talk about TDH. I got you. Let's do it. Well, that's what you get for being
We got the boys down here
0.025%.
anyway.
You got to take charge.
That's why he pays you the big bucks, man.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
exactly
Thank you.
right.
Look at all that say he has.
Yeah, can you give him a
Listen.
raise?
Please,
Yeah.
give me a raise.
No,
Sir
can't do
Robert.
that.
I'll have you
Can't do
know that I just got a fortune cookie from the cheap Chinese place. It tells me that I'm going to find myself coming into a small fortune, which could be another 0.025%.
I actually want to talk to you about this. Do you have any
Fortune
more like
cookie.
subliminal messages you want to spit out to us with that fortune cookie stuff?
No, because I got somebody in my inbox bitching me out for posting subliminal posts and fortune cookie shit. So can't do that anymore.
Yeah, don't be doing that, dog. It's gonna get you in trouble.
Fuck
It's gonna-
that.
It's gonna send a bad message.
Jason,
So-
I want to know, why weren't you at TDH this weekend? Because
I was at World of Wheels. What do you
I
mean?
think you missed out, Jace.
Well,
I agree.
I'm telling you, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't sad that the Patriot wasn't down there ripping scalps off. I'm not gonna
Hey.
lie.
I'm sorry to interrupt. My wife just handed me her fortune cookie. It said I'm going to come into a small fortune. Her says you shouldn't overspend at the moment. Frugality is important.
Oh, well, hey,
Mr.
what'd you
John in the chat.
remind us what you bought today? Remind
I bought new
everyone.
wheels. I bought new wheels for the F-250.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What else do you want to buy?
Amps.
Well, amps.
Oh, door speakers. Door speakers, because at TDH this weekend, my wife decided to just blow the freaking paper cones out of her door speakers.
That's what you get for being loud.
And didn't even notice it. I noticed it when we were at McDonald's.
Paper?
Paper.
Guys, we are at 42 viewers. We got it. We got to send this to the freaking moon. Let's go. Share, tag, get everybody in here.
Things out.
I like spending money and getting rid of it.
You guys know that we're amongst royalty right now.
Ooh, do tell.
Nick won something this weekend. It's kind of a big deal.
What do you win?
Well, he actually won more than one thing, but specifically what I'm talking about right this second was the money that he won.
Oh, that shit was dope.
What'd I miss?
You won, Lou?
We don't know. It was a 3-minute death match bracket, and I qualified the highest, and then I beat one person. I had the knob actually pretty low. My voltage only dropped like 0.1 volt for the whole duration of the 3 minutes, and then I had to go against. Ended up going against one of my teammates, John Dempsey, and he had a USB problem where I guess it bounced out or broke or something like that. But I kept full tilting it. And I was like, no, what? Screw it. I'm going to put on a show for these people. I could have dropped down to 140 and still won. But I was like, no, what? Screw it. I'm going to keep it at least at 155. And, the door was open. So everyone's getting a nice little base to the face, 10 feet away. And I'm taking the win.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now, I want you to be proud of that, but also want you to know DeClue said he's coming next year.
I'm sure he'll come with an excuse for next year, too.
Well, he said you better be ready because he said he's coming for all the titles next year.
We're going to fly. Hey, listen, we're going to fly him out.
Let's do it.
Liberty Base is going to evolutionize car audio by doing the unthinkable. And we're just going to start paying for these people to fly to these events so they can actually attend.
Dude, Rob, there's some rumors in the comments that you and Jeannie were sandbagging all weekend.
I was not.
Oh, that's not a rumor. That's fact.
Yeah, Jeannie was sandbagging with her build. We had some problems with her build for the first little bit. Man, it's one of the situations where how like when something, and this is actually a good topic. When you're having issues, everyone wants to help you. And I get it. And I appreciate everyone wanting to help you. But man, is it frustrating when you're trying to fix it and every person that comes up like, what's wrong? What are you doing? Have you tried this yet? Have you tried that yet? What about this? And then you got other people coming up. Can I get a demo? How much longer till I get a demo? Dude, I was a straight asshole to a lot of people. I had to go around doing like an apology tour after because I was just being a douche. But I replaced their head unit. I replaced a bunch of RCAs. It ended up being the short RCAs from the ZVL to the cock box after I'd already tried a million other things. But yeah, man, once I got it hooked up with the new head unit, I just kind of eyeball tuned it. So I didn't know what was going to be good and what was going to be bad. So I just told Jeannie, I was like, it goes up to 40. Don't go up past 33, and we'll just hope and pray nothing happens. I think it could have went up a little more.
Did you try putting it in rice?
I didn't try that. That actually
lauded them right there.
I would have eaten the rice, to be honest with you. But dude, seriously, TDH, I mean, there were so many people there. Like you were saying backstage, the line filled up so fast.
Yeah, we had 4 rows of traffic that come in. So it's about at least an 1/8 mile stretch, maybe, from the sheets or the intersection to the gate of the show. And we had all 4 lanes filled from front to back. And we actually had security tell us that we had to start letting people in or get them at least, kind of through the gate to make room because we were blocking the intersection at this point.
Holy crap.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I remember when I went off, I was helping the judges get set up, and then I go over to the concrete wall right there at 11 o'clock, and I just see the entire parking lot has been filled. We have and there's still a line at the gate. We actually had to start putting in people in the grass area. Normally we have some spectator parking. We actually had to start filling in the spectator parking as demo area because we were running out of space.
Yeah, there was when you come into the event, there's like some grass on the as you enter. We were starting to park people on the grass that we don't normally park. That's usually where some spectators park, and sometimes handicap parking, but we still had enough space for them, but we had to still get we had to get everybody parked. We had to get everybody into
what
the
about
show.
the handicap, Nick?
I said they are, we had to make sure they got their front row parking.
Yes, yes. Make sure they're right up. Yes, I agree. So Nick, Nick, I need you to tell me, what was your attendance for the weekend?
It was around 1,400 people.
Holy woo!
Yeah, it's up from last year. Last year, I think we were about 900 range. The weather really hurt us last year, so I would say maybe around 900 were there last year. This year, we were around 1,400 people. We had so many spectators. We had so many demoers, so many competitors. We had the highest competitors that we've ever had, highest attendance we ever had. We completely filled the venue with teams. We literally surrounded the perimeter and filled the inside. Vendors, they all are saying that this was the best year that they had. The ones that we spoke with, Cody said it was great. I'm still waiting to hear from Kyle, but they all said that it was a really good show, and
weather was awesome too.
It was absolutely beautiful.
beautiful.
It was actually almost a little bit hot, and I was like, I freaking love this. Like I was walking around in shorts and a t-shirt at the TDH show, and that's normally a rain or snow show. So
the hotel was
I got
really
sunburned.
So I got a flip flop burn. So I got my flip flop burn is engraved. So I'm happy with that.
But we can't say that it didn't rain at all because we had the little baby.
We had like 10
9
seconds of mist, and I was like, "There's the TDH rain."
I was gonna say, I felt like that was just letting us know, like, hey, I could do this if I wanted to. I could drop this on you right now.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, we could. It kind of edged us a little bit. Didn't quite finish the job though.
Goodness. So let me ask you guys this. Everybody in here went to TDH except me. What was the best demo at the event? Like, who was out there letting it rip all weekend that just went, holy shit?
That dude, Mike, I think his last name is Mueller. Mike THF.
Yeah.
Sam.
The second gen Ram.
Dude, that thing is brutal. Like I was sitting just like in the driver's seat area or the driver area because he doesn't really have a seat. And it was literally sucking me into the passenger side. And the further that you leaned over, it was just like you could hear decibels. Like going from this to this was like a 5 decibel difference. And that thing was absolutely, I can imagine being in the passenger side because that's like a pressure chamber over there.
What's up, Dakota?
Yeah, I mean, there was also Joby that was getting it. Memphis was out there. I mean, I'm going to toot my own horn. I was giving demo after demo after demo. Eric Rudd, John Dempsey.
Yes.
There are some big ones too.
I'm glad you said that name, dude. And I'm not being biased just because he's my friend, but I waited all the way till Sunday before I got a demo of Eric's. And
that thing's nasty.
There's so much more to it than just being nasty. It's the fact that he gave me a full song demo and then proceeded to give 4 more people full song demos.
Yeah.
I was watching his voltage and I was watching the coils temp. It's like his coils got like 170.
Yeah.
I mean, he was demoing his ass off, and it was such a good demo, man. It sounded good all around.
We got that done like a day or two before the show, like before we were leaving on that Thursday. I got the temperature sensor set up for him. He was having issues with it being wired at 0.35. So the amps are actually wired at like 0.14 or 1.4.
Yep.
So we hopped in the box, jumped the coils, brought it up, and he was like, "It's not going to get loud. I'll just keep it at 0.35 and give 157 decibel where it cuts off." I'm like, "Bro, let's rewire that shit and make it right." And that thing's popping off a 161, like almost a 62. Like, come on, dude. I'm glad that you let me do this because we needed to make that happen.
Tyler,
and I don't care if he's listening. I don't care if he gets mad.
That impression he just did of Eric sounds similar to Eric on the side of the road whenever we had to like make it happen to get.
That's
TDH
why I was laughing. Picture somebody like, you just were.
It was pretty close.
Super funny.
It was very close.
I'll tell you what, what probably my favorite demo, and he actually won an award, was our very own Paul TCP Holden.
That build's crazy with both doors open. I don't understand how it does what it does, but
12 NSV, 5 12s
Yep.
on what?
The fourth
6
order.
JP 73s.
Yep.
Insane. Doors open and you just walk up and it's
Yeah, it's blowing
It's
everybody
ins-
around.
Yeah, I saw a few videos like where there was
Congratulations.
a girl like 3 or 4 feet away and her hair was like sticking straight out, looking
Straight
like
out, yeah.
fucking like Jesse off of Jesse off of the
Yeah.
like Team Rocket. Her hair
That
was
was
like straight out.
that was Josh Daly's build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He always brings a pain. And Cody TDH. Well, how do you pronounce it? Tompulus?
Trampoline.
Yo,
Cody
that
trampoline.
that
Dude,
blow
20
through
hertz.
of
It
his-
feels like his truck's gonna rip in half because it just does that. It's like I love this. I could fall asleep to the feeling of that truck just doing
his
that because it feels so
the
awesome.
nastiest blow through I've ever been in.
Absolutely.
Insane. And he's just like, ha ha ha. He has that evil like look at you while he's turning the knob up, and you're like, oh, and he's just like,
And it's always like, it's not that loud.
yeah, dude.
It's
loud.
Did anybody get a chance to listen to Derek's bus?
I did.
not.
Yes.
The one with the DC stuff.
Yeah.
The 2 hertz feeling?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I did.
That thing was sick.
Yeah.
That
That
thing
caught
was
me by
sick.
surprise.
Demos.
And then Austin stunt wall was stunt trunk, whatever you want to stunk bed was
Yes.
pretty
Someone
badass.
told me they saw Derek buy a 30 rack of Budweiser on Saturday or Sunday morning at the Sheets. And then they saw him that very same afternoon carrying another full rack of Budweiser.
I'm honestly
That's very likely.
I'm honestly wondering why it wasn't another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went out to dinner on Sunday, and he had his vest on with his belly out. We went out to Buffalo Wild Wings and showed up there, belly out. It was great. Everybody loves him.
Dude, I was beat. That heat that we were talking about after 2 days of it, man, Sunday night, I was just out of it. Like, we wanted to eat something quick and just get back to the hotel and go to bed.
Yeah,
Just wrecked.
it was a damn time. Mark was on top of with taking care of the SPL lanes with the judges, so he was a big help with that. So I got to give him a shout out too. So Brett,
Thank you.
Brett wasn't able to make it tonight because he's pretty exhausted. That weekend is exhausting from the time we get there till Monday morning when we leave. It is just nonstop work. Like, it's a great time. I love it, but it's just a lot of work. Like,
you guys ran a smooth operation, dude. I have no complaints.
smooth.
Like, it was
Super.
super smooth. The event was great. And the only complaint I have is you guys choosing to use like people that clearly are using performance enhancers for the tug off competition. That was a bit rough. I saw the photo of you, doing your thing with the shades on. I was like, that is actually an iconic photo. I can't even be upset with it.
And Brad's behind him, just like,
yeah. Dude, that guy, your whole squad that you had, the way it worked,
You're just lucky I'm not there. That's all
I was walking to the tug off location and I didn't have enough people, and I was just randomly looking for my guys. I was like, I need you to come with me. I was having people argue, I don't want to do it, man. There's no reason. Look how I am. Paul, he did not want to do it, and he was our anchor. And the rest of the night, he was bitching and complaining about, I pulled something in my leg, man. I'm 54 years old. I ain't got no business doing that shit.
Yo,
I didn't make tryouts, so
I think it was over in about 6 seconds. My girl got a video.
There's a video of us, and Josh Daly's feet were coming off the ground, and my daughter says I was coming off the ground.
Somebody literally went across the screen. You see nothing, then you see like a person literally like flying across the screen.
Dude, we need more of that. We need more of that at shows.
I'm down for it. I definitely want to have an award next year for the tug off.
Yeah.
And get more teams involved. We did it before in the past.
Like a new name or something, because
no,
man.
No, absolutely not.
Nope.
We stick to the name. We stick to our roots.
It's straight tug off stuff, isn't it?
No, team tug off. Come on.
Team tug off competition. Yeah.
That's even creepier, man.
Like I said, if I was there, I don't mess around with tug offs, dude. Like, I'm the champ. So,
dude, we're gonna start putting it as part of our TCP requirements. If we're looking to have somebody join, we're gonna be asking questions like, "What's your tug off game like? When was the last time you tugged off? Like,
how long can you tug?
How long can you?" Yeah, exactly. We need to know this. That way, next year we have a squad.
Well,
Yeah,
TCP
we had Kenny Fishman as our anchor. And I was like, Kenny, how much you weigh? He's like, at least 300 pounds. And he
Good.
wrapped the rope around him. And dude, there's a picture of him, and dude just looks like a unit. Like, you go ahead, dude.
I hugged him after the fact, and I just want to say that his stomach, as large as it is rock solid.
It
It's
is
like
solid.
stone. It's
That is a
stone.
solid man. My little wrecking ball.
Oh, let's give some love to Nathan too, man, who couldn't be there. He wasn't feeling well. I see him in the chat.
Nathan's letting us know right now for TDH that he is thinking that we need to require video proof of them tugging off to make sure that they're legit and ain't
And
lying.
he wants to review the footage.
And he will
Yep.
review the footage. I will take care of the TCP one if Nathan wants to take care of TDH. I think that we can both, carry that burden on our shoulders.
Seems
It's a
fair
big.
enough.
Listen, I want to talk. Now I'm going to ask Nick this. Mark, you might know. How loud was Blayne's doors?
Who's that?
How loud was Blayne's doors up there? Was he being a noise complaint?
Oh, he was causing a ruckus.
I figured he was.
I sent you a video of it, Jace.
Oh, well, listen. LD ain't in the house. Okay?
I got to step my game up because I didn't come home with another one of these.
Hey, I just want to
Obviously, I
say
got to step my game up.
One wasn't enough.
one of the most
No,
annoying.
one's never enough, brother. I'm not here for. Yeah, no, I want them all. I take
To me-
trophies away from kids. I want them all.
The most annoyingly loud thing that was out there to me, and I was a part of it riding around on it, was that golf cart.
Oh, I thought you were
That
going to
thing
say
was
my
really
wife,
loud.
Shelby.
It was obnoxiously loud, and riding on it was crazy. And it's not tuned or anything, but it is really, really loud. Josh did a quick job. I think it took him about 2.5 weeks from start to finish to build that thing. It was
Thank you,
ridiculous.
Jacob.
Doesn't
Appreciate
change
it, buddy.
shit, no, it does hurt.
There's also I don't know
Cody
that
sent
guys.
me a picture of what's his name, Kenny, as the anchor. I think he might have sent it to you, Jace. If you guys can pull it up and post it. And
Is
if
that-
you go
is
to
that the
Brad
one where you
Castle,
flexed it in the front.
I know Brad Castle.
so go to Brad Castle's page, look up his profile picture, and you'll see one hell of a snapshot.
It's iconic. It's
It's
perfect.
Dude, I'm just telling you right now, I'm going to pull the picture up here in a second. But the position of where you guys are holding the rope is very
Sus?
suspicious. Yes, sus, to say the least.
Well,
Jamie
let the
Grizzlies,
crowd-
I'm looking in the background of this picture, and I'm thinking TDH has got a stacked roster. I mean, you could take any of these boys out and replace with anybody in the
welcome, James.
background. Hot. Holy. All right, hold on. We're
all
gonna
right. Let's see
pull
the
that up.
picture. Let's get that picture up.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can figure this out here. Oh, I've got a video too. Oh boy.
Of the
All right.
tug off.
Yeah, I got it. I
You
got
might
a
want to
video.
review the video, make sure it's age appropriate before you throw
It's
it up.
a
on the-
real quick video too, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, we
Dude,
lot of
what
times-
is-
Quick work.
what is TCP? We look like the great value version
Hey,
compared to what TDH.
3/4 of our team was qualified to get a senior citizen discount at Applebee's.
No kidding.
I overheard while I was videotaping it because I was standing in front of the TDH guys, all the peanut gallery back there. Somebody leans over and goes, "Look, they can't control the tug of war just like they can't control the pressure."
Oh,
Hey, TCP Paul's daughter was watching, and she goes, "That's it? That's all they got?"
No.
Yeah. I was like, "Did they even try?"
Oh wait, hold on. I'm trying to
Oh,
pull
that's Tyler.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, that's me.
Oh,
Boom.
oh,
There
that's
it
me.
goes. It's pulled up a little bit bigger there.
He's a unit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's a tank.
That's a grown man right there.
Yeah, even the next guy over to the right of him looks like a miniature version of him, of Kenny.
I think that's Connor, and then in front of him is Cody.
Yeah,
and
it
then in front of
is.
him is Dan, and then Brad, and then me.
Who
Dude, Dan
dude in
looks
the
like
background?
Dan looks like he loves domestic violence. Like that dude was scary looking.
Oh, yo, slow
Dude,
it
He
down.
kept coming over to me before the tug off and was intimidating me. He was like, "You ready to get fucking killed?" I was like, "No, dude, I'm not." It's not that
That's supposed to
serious. He's
hype you
like,
up, my
"It's
guy.
serious."
Come on, we want a good competition.
Dude, he was
Hey,
so serious.
I want to know who is in the background.
Oh, there's
Hey,
Wayne. I see
That's
the
There's
Wayne
Wayne.
up on
Yeah.
the trailer. I told him to get up there.
Dude, there
Nick
is a
allowed me
guy.
to. I was like, can I get on like the other side of the road?
Oh, you're talking about
And
the
he's
person
like,
right next to the
"Come on,
ramp?
Just get up there.
Yes, because the dude on the trailer is just barely taller than the dude on the
That's
ramp.
Will
highlight-
Godfrey.
Can we highlight DeClue's comment?
What we got here?
Always.
They gained. Oh, well, that probably is true, Nick. Probably
Hey,
is,
yeah,
dog.
it's happy weight. I'm cool with that.
Wow.
Hey, dude,
Is it-
listen, I'll fund the Ozempic. Don't worry, dog. I got you, fam. I'll look out for you.
No, we got this gym routine. We got to make sure we stay on top place.
Yo,
Thinking up a little bit.
Cutoff switch. How do you
Hey,
just
look at
come
this.
out and just say that? Not like, hey, great show. It looked great or not. And he's just like, yo, Nick, you gained weight, dude.
Check this out. Whoever sends
That's
me their
rough.
shirt size
I'm a
in the
fat
next
bastard.
hour gets a free shirt size and a dress. Sorry, only count for the 48.
Hey,
It's
too
that
late.
easy.
I've already sent it, and I got a laugh emoji back from him. So I beat you
Boom!
guys. But I also got the "we're good" emoji. So
Does he know it's not April 1st anymore?
do you guys know you got to be quicker than that? Sorry.
So Robert, what you're telling me is you're going to be wearing a dress to the tug off next year.
Look at the video.
Those are the Team Sundown shirts
no.
that went out first last year.
No,
Like,
no,
did
no.
you
That was the second
Dude,
batch.
this is embarrassing.
Dude,
That
okay, hold on. Can we rewind this? What is Paul doing back here? He's not even
That's-
trying.
Talking about he pulled his leg.
Actually, look how red my neck is right there. That looks scary. It shouldn't be that red.
Poor Daly's dragging his.
Looked like y'all were hooked to a goddamn diesel.
Right there, it lifted our feet off the ground, all of us. And there's Paul's daughter turned around to say, "Is that all?"
that,
She's like,
that is
"That
a
is
face of letdown right there.
Cody
Did
knows.
they even try?"
I'm going to point this out here. Why is TCP Paul, Skinny Paul, not getting involved in this? He's
Because you
young and
just
full
said
of
it.
energy.
Because it was windy and we couldn't afford to get blown all around. His little skinny ass would get just taken out.
Look at him
Yeah,
trying
but
to
he's
count.
got. But listen, here's the thing you don't understand about skinny guys. You can be skinny and scrawny, or you can be skinny and like secretly jacked. You know, Paul might be like the peak male, fitness that you're looking for, right?
Well, if
And you're not
you were
given
there
that
late,
opportunity.
you'd find out that he isn't.
Well, let me tell you, I'm let down by the
He was
team.
too
Man.
lit.
He was too lit. Paul was too lit.
Hey, you know what? No sacrifice, no victory. Because he won this award, he couldn't help win the tug off. Sometimes you got to sacrifice, and it just is what it is.
Hey, is it possible that somebody like on TDH could win the most lit award?
Yeah.
'Cause I
We
feel like
had
there's
someone,
good
Aaron
competition.
Spurlock won it a long time ago. At the top of the trophy, there was a smaller trophy, and it was in the shape of obviously a trophy, and it was opened. So he took it to the bar. They filled it with a shot, and he drank it out of the trophy. It was
That's
pretty fucking awesome.
That is
like-
pretty badass.
it's like peak male dominance right there, dude. It doesn't get much better than that.
So, boys, are there going to be any changes from this year to next year? I heard rumors like maybe the venue is starting to become a little too small, and you guys are getting too big for the show. You were talking about like the four lanes. You know what I mean? What's the next step for the TDH show?
So we're going to be working on getting the traffic out of the way for one. Probably have people come through the gate, and just to alleviate some of the traffic, put them in the general parking until it's time for them to park. This is more on us right here, but us starting to set up at 8 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock on Saturday, because we really need more time to set up, because normally we do something Friday night, but they had races going on and we weren't trying to set up at midnight. We had too much to do, and I wasn't trying to be up to 2 o'clock in the morning and then have to be back up and set up, the next day. As far as outgrowing the venue, I think we have options of parking that we can, tidy it up a little bit to fit more people in. And we also have the general parking side. Now, it would suck splitting it apart, where people would have to go from one side to the next, but we have plenty of other parking on the other side to expand to. And then inside of the track, we could also set people up. And that's the thought. But the only thing is we don't want people drowning out the SPL judges. We want them to be able to hear. So that's like the only catch-22 of that part is if we can go down to the track area and make that, part of the show versus just SPL lanes. But I think we might just keep it SPL lanes.
Yeah, it's a matter of just sort of outlaying it. We're going to be discussing all of that and seeing how we can lay it out differently. Even if we just have the some SPL competitors on the other side, so that way, those are there just to compete, have an area to group together as well.
I think it'd be cool to have the vendor sections down in the track side.
The problem is with that is they take up a lot of space, and we kind of need that for the SPL lanes. Now there is a decent size, but the thing is, not everybody goes down to the SPL lanes, but just about everybody goes to the demo area.
I think you lose a lot of foot traffic too.
Yeah, the foot traffic is the biggest thing. Is if we move those, that's why we keep moving them closer to the TDH area, because not to toot our own horn, we're TDH. People are going to come see us. We want them to walk through the show, walk through the vendors to get to us, because we want them to get the most foot traffic they can get, because they invest a lot of money into the show as far as traveling, paying staff, obviously the vendor fee. So they got to make their money back, and they got to make it worth it. So we do what we can to make sure the vendors get their nut too.
Nice. Did you say your nut?
More Costco trips is also going to be a thing.
Did you? Is that what you said?
Yeah, get their nut.
Okay, because squirrels come to my mind.
There we go again.
I just ruin everything, don't I?
No.
As you can tell, my voice was still coming back from having to talk over how loud it was there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got some videos here that I want to pull up here.
The ambient noise is Keadin!
Oh, hey, buddy.
What's up?
Hey! Dude, first off, congratulations on being awarded, I don't know, what do they call you? A
Presidential scholar.
presidential scholar.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
That's just saying, that's a fancy way of saying I don't have a social life. I just do my homework.
I
You're
can't
right.
even spell presidential
You're right.
scholar. Like be one.
Hey, neither can I. It's okay.
I like how the Diet Coke looks like a guest.
Diet Coke is always a gas, Nick, brother.
Dude, listen, Blayne got so pissed off because all weekend I kept mistakenly saying, "Where's your Diet Pepsi? Where's your Diet Pepsi?"
Did it 4 times, and he was serious. He wasn't doing it to bust on me.
He was getting pissed. He's like, "You know what? I'm not gonna give you another hug. No more hugs."
You gotta correct yourself. These right here, this is probably my favorite thing I got from TDH.
Somebody dropped the hundo on raffle tickets.
Your boy had to. The marketing genius behind this. I had to have one.
What's the resale value going out on one of those? 110, 150? What are we?
Priceless. You ain't selling that.
That's priceless right there, baby. That's TDH memorabilia.
A couple years now, that's gonna be a free ticket to get you into the show.
Until Sunday.
Hey, listen, that would be pretty cool. Like one day, 4 or 5 years down the road, when somebody throws it away because they're just tired of looking at it, be like, hey, this gets you a free voucher for lunch or something there at the track. Just something dumb, say thank you to the supporters.
Yeah,
that's actually not a bad idea. Say, maybe if you still have your tag, we'll give you a free entry to the show or something.
Yeah, just something neat.
Or more raffle tickets.
The raffle tickets would be cool. Man, that really would be a neat idea.
I like that. That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
So we appreciate input like this, because we always want to, do something to give back to the community and keep growing the show. And we just try to do stuff just to make it fun for everybody and want them to come back. So I think that's a pretty cool idea.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Timu Drew, what's up?
Whoa.
Timu Drew. Look at this guy.
Timu Drew.
Oh, that was Paul's build. That was the
This
Wendy's
build
one.
looked nasty.
Is this with the door open?
Both doors.
Holy Paul, why don't you shut your doors, dog? You know how crazy this thing would get?
Dude, it would destroy those doors.
Yeah, he daily drives this, dude. He doesn't want to fucking wreck it.
Bro, that is wild, both doors open. I mean, that is
I understand why
he
he won most windy.
If it wasn't him, it should have been Josh. So, but dude, 2 doors open is gangster.
Jason, I see what you said about my wife being louder than me now, and you are right, but I also want to remind you she's louder than you.
Oh,
So we're gonna have to have my wife,
Hurricane Genie,
a hurricane, extreme bill versus a non-extreme bill, head to head.
Boys.
Oh, Lord.
There's a whole bunch of hurricanes out there. Don't start it.
Hey, the weather in St. Louis is bad. I thought that Jason fired it up or something because they got some bad weather coming through.
Look at the drip on the base head mechanic.
Yeah, that's Eric's build.
Dude, look at the
Is it? Oh,
vibes
it is
going
there.
on here.
Dude, we were
I'm
hyped,
going
man.
crazy.
Dude, we were hyped for Eric's build. That shit
Dude,
was dope.
The vibes are legit. I love it.
I want to see that dance every
Oh,
year.
never
is-
seen this boat before. What boat is this?
The
Dude.
Blaine's.
It was kind of quiet.
I was gonna say, is
Not
there
gonna lie.
audio to this? Hold on, I don't care if we get
man.
copyright.
There's audio to all of them.
I want to tell you, my wife said that she almost tapped out the Blaine's doors. She said
Those
the subs
doors are
wasn't even the
crazy.
highlight of this demo. It was the doors
Yeah.
that was the highlight.
Pull up his doors, Jace.
He's like, I'm getting to it. Damn.
Jay sucks at this. Somebody hire somebody.
Dude, hey, listen,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you
66
guys know
times
now.
you'd know,
I'm on
but-
my Facebook Messenger. I'm trying not to like expose myself, show all these messages. I'm trying to do this as efficient as possible. Okay?
What could you?
You
find?
want
You're
me
doing
to
a
pull
great
it
job.
up?
Yes, you pull it up. Just make it much easier.
Oh man. Jeez.
Yeah,
somebody with
I've
a-
been sandbagging doing this.
Pull
till you
your
got
stuff
here.
down.
Take
Pull
somebody
it
with a
down.
4.0 GPA to get the shit figured out.
That's what
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
Hey,
saying.
that's why we brought him in here, dog. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Somebody get this guy a map.
Call windy hurricane. I'm loud. My husband.
What
Figure
the-
that.
Here we go.
Figure
Who
that
can
out.
translate?
TCP
We
member
need-
here.
Wait, whoa, we're looking for Blaine's doors. Now, time out, young Jamie. You're gonna sit here. Tell me you got this
Oh,
dialed
my.
in. What
This is an impressive build, too.
I don't even
We'll
think I
get-
got that video.
we'll
Honestly,
get
to my
Tyler's
junk
slacking.
drawer.
into it.
Dude, I'll send it to you right now. One
Tyler
second.
didn't even send me it. Tyler
I
didn't
sent it to Jace. Hold
Oh
on.
my
Uh-huh.
god.
Jesus.
Giving Caden a cop out. It's cool. It's whatever.
Oh my
I just sent it to you. Just sent it to you.
That build is super clean and loud as hell. That's Brandon Moore's.
Oh.
615s.
There we go.
Think about where you at, then think about your past. Yeah, I really came from shit, but I won't change for shit. My bitch say I'm stuck in my ways.
Nigga Blayne is
Bitch say I've
back.
been getting paid. 100 shots,
Yeah, that's
100
what counts.
shots. Me and my niggas pull up in 100 drops. My
Yep,
role
need
model
more,
used to get 100.
You don't hear
It's-
anything else around. I
It's
actually
moment
ear
he
raping me
said-
right now.
That's
The
what I'm
moment he started
saying.
talking about him and his neighbors, we got demonetized.
No, so y'all definitely got
That's what I'm saying, the clue. Let me pull that one up.
Unreal,
Let's go.
dude.
Oh, there
That's
you
what
go.
I'm saying.
I just want to let you guys know. Talk all the shit you want. Somebody that's dedicated as hell. Jason the Clue. This man is at work right now. Fucking
it?
off. Watching the stream.
Oh, seen that one before? Oh,
Well,
what's this one?
Hogan, you have like a bunch of stuff on the outside of your vehicle and everything else. Doesn't count. I'm in a Hyundai accent. And I'm gonna get defensive here in a minute.
Uh-oh.
He's like,
I wanna see Blayne when he's angry.
Hey, you know what? What about that little kid that was riding around smiling the entire show on the Power
Oh,
Wheels?
That was cool as heck.
It was. I never saw him not smiling. Like he was smiling the entire time.
Oh, yeah, I
That's
was
what it's
loving it.
about. And what
Yeah,
do we
my mom
say
saw a
about them
picture.
kids?
I was like, that's so adorable.
What do we say about them kids?
Blaine hates kids and takes all their awards.
I hope
Unreal,
they grow
dude.
up to do
Dude,
great
I'm not
things.
joking.
What we
This
say.
guy literally is out to devastate your child at the next show near you. Okay, so just watch out.
Call them
Oh,
the Power
I
Wheels
build
Kings.
Power Wheels to take trophies from kids.
Can't even let him win.
Jesus.
He still their
All right,
hand.
I'm not even kidding. If you think you can build a Power Wheel for your kid, I'm gonna build one and I'm gonna take the trophy from you.
Nick, you guys got any good videos or anything?
I do on my phone, but I'm using my phone for the live, so I don't know how
Okay.
that messed things up.
It was
That's what I'm asking.
And to be
like
honest with you,
behind
yeah, I didn't get a single good video over the whole weekend. I only got like 3 demos, to be honest with you. And most of them were
Damn.
TDH
If I
members.
close out this
It's
tab or
bad.
like just close this out, will it like kick me off or will I be to come back? I can sell something to Jace real quick.
I mean, we'll invite you back.
First kick you, then
Alright,
we can just.
I'll try to do something and not screw things up too much.
yeah. Send it to Caden though.
Kalana.
Yeah.
Send it to Keadin.
Oh, I got a
Demos. What kind
demo of Kalana's new build, and man, it was exciting because I got to see it as it was being built, and then to get to see it debut was freaking awesome.
Bro, look at them dreads moving, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That boat's getting windy. Is that both doors down? Or
That's
both windows
Joby,
down?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's Joby.
Joby.
That's Joby. I thought that port looked familiar.
Let's see.
I don't know if the dude that's with Joby is his brother, but I'm pretty sure just because
Yes, they look the same, don't
Yeah.
they?
They look
Yeah,
the
that's my brother.
Bro, the first
I get
time
them
I ever
confused
met,
all the time.
dude, the first
Oh,
time I
oh.
ever met his brother was at Slam,
Oh.
and he walked up to get a demo, and I literally dabbed him up and was like, "Yo, Joby, what's up?" And then he starts laughing, and it was so awkward. Jiminy
Yeah, but you were
Christmas.
being serious about you thinking it was Joby.
I was. I literally dabbed him up. I was like, "Yo, what up, Joby, man? Where's your car at?" He goes, "I'm not Joby."
There's the real loud one right there.
Yeah, but Rob told her to sandbag it. Look, that knob can still be turned a little bit.
Yeah.
She didn't turn
I
it.
think
down.
if you zoom in, it's like
Look,
50%
you see
knob
that?
right there.
Look, she's
She's turning it down. She's turning it down
That's
mid
what
demo.
I'm-
What the fuck was that?
Dude, she's
Where's she
downstairs
at?
watching this. Y'all chill.
Where's
She's gonna
Jeannie
beat my
at?
ass tonight. She's watching this right now.
Jeannie, you need to confess
Hold
to
on.
your, you need to confess that you were sandbagging. Just say it in chat, please.
I can tell
Right.
you she was. I drove that truck to work yesterday.
Oh
And,
my god.
I gave it the beans yesterday on the way to work, and I was like,
Dude, no,
man,
you
there was
didn't.
a lot
We
more
don't
left.
have any. We
Rob,
don't have videos.
Rob turning it up, man.
We
Okay.
don't have video. I have begged and begged and begged.
Jace, when was the last time you were at a show that I was at that we both had our builds?
It's none of your
Because I'd rather
business. It
just give
doesn't
you
matter.
a demo than send you a video.
Hey, we'll see you at Liberty Bay Showdown.
No, you're gonna
All
see me
right.
at Made of Steel.
Yeah, my
Jace
wife's
will.
got to get her crap together. Okay.
Oh, somebody screenshot it. Somebody clip it. Yep, right there.
There it is.
Hop
Yeah,
out the
dude,
rest.
we
Because
did.
Rob
Hey,
told me
I
to.
was because Rob told me to.
Truthfully, the
Oh
hottest
my
the
God.
coils got that we know of was around 220 degrees. So yes,
Oh
he
my
wasn't
Dude,
giving
God.
everything.
My
They only got
resilience.
smelly once or twice from what I was told, and Tyler got like 40 freaking demos. He wouldn't get out of the build.
No.
Caden,
Oh, dude, it had AC and everything. What the fuck am I
You
gonna get out for?
mute yourself.
What's
if
up,
you
Jace?
walked past the Patriot and it didn't smell like coils, wasn't that a problem?
Brother, I didn't have to walk past the Patriot to smell it.
I
Thank
could
you.
see it across the parking lot because you got people changing subs out.
And
Darn
do not
straight, dog.
highlight Jeannie's
Hey,
comment, please.
we freaking party, okay? We party. 400 plus degrees on our subs. You never once heard me say back her down a little bit. We said turn her up a notch.
You
Jace's
also
exact
sell
words
subwoofers.
are the
Yeah,
other what was
take
it?
it.
The other day, Jace puts his new subs in and he goes, well, see you in a couple days. Volume 60. If they don't take it, it is what it is.
Yeah, hey, if they can't take the abuse, I want something that is. You know what I mean? So
Nick sent me the videos. Give me
Hey,
a moment.
Jesse, yes, I'm trying to make sure that both the builds are going to be there. We're trying to finish mine up to debut it at Meta Steel, and on top of
Jeez.
that,
I
Jeannie
sent
will
the
not
few.
be
Use what you
sandbagging.
want to use.
I'll use them all. How about that? That
Mini-
works.
Her
Mini
build will
Trucker
be on
88.
kill mode. I promise you. We got plenty of time to get it right.
Mini
Look up-
Trucker
look-
88 is
look
going to
at
be
that
pimp.
down there.
So
Look at this
serious.
Pimp.
can you get a screenshot of that, please?
Holy.
PIMP.
Nah, I can't. You can screenshot it. I'll send it to you. Let's get a demo. What a pimp.
Look at that.
Hey,
Ah,
that's-
dang.
and that's
He's
just
got that
418
dog
too.
in him.
Yeah, shout out to Larry too. That dude was too lit on Saturday.
Yeah, he had a little problem with his setup, and that kind of made him
Fun to
sad.
know.
So
Yeah, he was showing out though.
sure it
And
was.
also just his character in general. Larry's just a good dude.
He's a good dude. That dude, he will help out no matter what it is. He's down to help. Like he's helped me out, Eric, Steve Bodine. Like he's just down to. He's just a good character. Just a good dude.
I don't
So
think I've
cool.
ever seen your build, Nick, and I feel like I've
That's what I was
missed
thinking.
out.
Well,
It's actually hard to see.
This is where
He's
I
repping the
wanna-
Pokemon shirt. Hell
Oh.
yeah.
And I say, Jace, if you watched my video from last year when Nick played the tribute, you would have saw his vehicle.
I'll just remove myself playing it. Okay.
Thank you.
Here, hold on. Don't worry. I'll bring him back.
Come on. Nick.
Hey.
What did I do to you,
I'll
bro?
remove him.
Kalana's
remove
right.
him again.
Kalana's right. You guys should try to use that picture of Nick, that still shot of Nick in his build as part of the flyer for next year.
About it.
Right, he's like, doubt it. Ain't happening.
No, I said about it.
Oh, you said bout it.
I'm about it. About it.
This video.
Okay, I like it. I like
It's
it.
the bus.
There's the ball.
Yeah.
That thing hammered.
And there he is with his belly out. Dude, that freaking
That's a
van
clean ass
was
setup too.
badass.
I like the handicap stickers.
They get front row parking.
No, but for real, having the unloading thing on the side for the cooler and all of the tents and everything was clutch.
Yeah.
Was it the wheelchair ramp?
I think I walked by when Brett was getting his demo.
Is that Cody's build?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's gotta be Cody's. It just rips hats off, dude.
Let's go and catch charge one of these days.
I
Nice.
just
Stealing
uploaded
hats.
I just uploaded a video of Cody's demo I got with him. On,
He should
Mini
rename that
Trucker
vehicle
88.
No Cap.
No cap, yes.
Full
He
name.
should rename it to No Cap.
Hey, listen, I do. Oh, man, I can't. I'm not gonna say it on here because I'm not gonna have anybody else steal it. But when Liberty Base makes it big, guys, we just have a lot of disposable income. I've got a build coming out that is going to be ridiculous, but the name is going to be very on point. Is all I've got to say. We came up with it yesterday. Can you remember it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you remember
ready
it.
for
He better. He has a 4.0 GPA.
Yeah, dude, you better remember what I say.
I'll tell you who is always freaking clever every time, and that's Kyle Rutherford. Like coming up with wasted information, like that was just golden. Like for the kicker
Yeah,
build.
very fitting.
I just thought it was cool that he's clever. He's that dude's witty.
No, dude, it's definitely it fits the bill. It fits it. It's spot
But
on.
also Clippo.
Yeah, like
Full name.
The classic.
I mean, dude, and you think of the name Ruckus and Chill. Like Saturday is absolutely wild at Ruckus and Chill, and then Sunday is like the nice relaxed day. So like it fits the name of the show. Like, dude's a freaking genius when it comes to naming stuff. I got to give him his props.
Well, the show's loudest dude, probably the Northeast, maybe East Coast guy there, Mr. Mueller's in the chat. He's much louder.
Much loud.
What award did he get? GOAT?
Yeah,
that was Marty Maddox. Goat.
Oh yes, Marty got the goat.
He got much louder. Sam got much louder.
Yeah, Sam got much louder.
Well, that's trademark. You better be careful.
I was just about to say somebody's getting a
I'm
lawsuit.
waiting for Jason to come in.
He's already in there, dude.
Do not
He just-
say that no more or something. I didn't.
He's right there. Dang. That's
Oh,
impressive. You don't say that.
Just
Why do you
get a
family
Chevy
not
and rebuild it.
friends?
Ooh. Yeah,
Oh man,
that post show depression be hitting hard.
It does. Then we were talking about in the chat earlier that people were like, well, I just got home. Like there's people that were just getting home like yesterday and this morning still.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because they're
3,000
so
miles.
far away.
Insane.
I was 11 and a half hours.
I talked to
That's
Ryan in the elevator on the way as he was getting ready to leave Monday morning, and I told him, I was like, dude, I use you as an example all the time because that dude's traveling 20 plus hours one way and pulling a build, and he's there every year. Like he's got a wife or girlfriend, fiance,
That's crazy.
and he's still making it happen. So when people don't want to drive to a 5-hour show or 5 hours away, I'm like, what?
I mean, look, my wife is
about it or not?
Hey, listen, my wife is pregnant, okay, and the due date's really close to Made of Steel. You know who's going to be at Made of Steel? This guy, okay?
That's
Brother.
the stuff that Legends are made of, dude.
TDH.
No sacrifice, no gain. Now listen, and my I'm never going to live this down, dude. Never going to live it down. You know
What is
what?
next year, right?
No, you know what? No, I'm gonna say it right here. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna say it live, so it's legit. You're gonna say my name so many times at the award side of things at TDH next year that you're gonna be like, all right, this makes up for last year.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
quiet as
Yeah.
a
Hold
day.
to it.
You're talking a big game. You know what?
Put it
Hey,
in
I
ink.
want to
Right,
hear
put it
your
in ink,
name.
baby.
I want to hear your name as the coach for the freaking tug off.
Dude, I told you I'm the.
Can't have
I've
Rob
got
being the
so
coach.
much experience in tug offs, dude. Like you don't understand.
I have no part of that with Liberty Base. No,
Yes, he
no
does,
part
dude.
of that.
Caden trains
No, I
with me
don't.
all the time. He doesn't want to talk about it, but he does
The
train.
sperm
Okay?
collector. He's the one that
No.
collects.
No, that's Rob's job.
Wrong
We-
thing, Rob.
We were thinking
That's
about
right.
for next year for the trophy to like do some type of modified shake weight for the win.
That's good.
Oh shit!
That's
Most bonus
what the
board goes to
competition needs
Jace.
to be.
He should have won that 2 years ago.
That should be the competition. A shake off with the
A
shake weight.
shake-off?
Who can go the longest with the shake weight?
Hey, does form
I'm gonna
does
start
form
training
take into
right now.
consideration?
Say less.
You know what?
Jason's
I'm actually
gonna
just gonna
start
go ahead and cut the
practicing.
stream right now. I'm
Leo
gonna
could
go
take a year off and he's still gonna win.
No, I'm being serious though. Like I'm serious. I think next year we put on enough of a show, we'll win some awards, and it'll be a good time. I think we'll have a
I'm about
blast.
it.
Yeah.
How
I'll
many?
make sure
How
I got- I'll
many?
make sure.
How many wine coolers do you think it would take for Jace to get most lit?
I don't think
Yo,
Jason's ever
Barb.
had alcohol.
Straight wine coolers to his dome.
Dude, you can probably give me one beer and I'll be drunk off my ass.
Hey, Sam Mueller said, I appreciate everything about the TDH show. It's so needed. Much love, you guys.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. I've been getting some really cool messages from people and tagged them with some really good posts, and seeing the positive feedback is great. I've only seen 2 people complain, and one of them was really stupid. I'm not even gonna bring attention to it, but it was
Can you
dumb.
tell us the complaint at least?
He was saying that there wasn't many spectators.
Oh my gosh, I saw
Every
that.
single base head there is a spectator.
Dude, no. Okay, no, wait. Let me. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here for a minute. I did see the post. I know what you're talking about.
It was
I
just
also
Ace.
said that.
I also chuckled. Okay, but
You
anyways,
entitled prick.
I will say this. There is a big difference in terms of what is a spectator, right? Are you thinking a spectator is somebody that's never been in the audio? They're just driving because it's a local event. They're going to come check it out, or are we going to talk about spectators being anybody who is willing to come and spectate your build at an event? Okay, so yeah, exactly. Anybody who is willing to walk up to your build and spectate it is a spectator. I don't care if they compete or not.
Spectator. I was
Thank
walking
you.
around and getting demos and jumping in
I was a
people's
spectator.
vehicles and this and that. I consider myself a spectator once I leave
Your
my
vehicle.
area.
Yeah.
I will say that for as somebody who does put on their own show and puts a lot of time and effort into it, and I know TDH has got a lot of time invested into it, a lot of people are involved. Not only is it an insult to say it like that, because you're not even trying to see it from another perspective. It's just really degrading to the event, and that's not fair.
It makes it seem like there was nobody there, but this
That's-
is our
yeah.
biggest turnout we've had to date.
And
So
you want
that
to
person wanted more people there to wait longer for demos.
No, it's not even that, dude. By making that post 3 or 4, and I'm not saying a lot of people are not going to do this, but just take this with a grain of salt. But by that post being made, there might be 5 to 10 people that say, "Oh man, my buddy said that TDH wasn't worth going to. I'm not going," and they have no clue what the real attendance was. That's why I asked Nick.
That
at the
sounds
beginning of
like
the stream.
everything that's on the internet in general. That's the same
Oh.
way everything works. My buddy said,
Right, I
and
mean,
then
look, yeah, I mean, but it's again, you talk about perception. Like, was it the amount of spectators that came over to your build, and maybe there's something about your build that could be changed, or maybe the way you're demoing that could be changed to
Bingo.
bring more people
Valid.
there.
to
That
me, it
part.
sounds like a
Bingo.
shit personality
Bingo.
issue.
Right before
Yeah.
my 3-minute
You nailed it, Mark.
battles
Nailed
that I
it.
had to do, I gave 8 demos literally like as I was staging for that. Like I gave 8 demos in a row, and like they were at least about 1 minute to 2 minutes long for most of them. And then I went and did my 3-minute matches. So
There was a
they were
crowd
just
around.
spectators is absolute.
I went to the store, came back, and there was like a crowd around my wife's build just waiting to get demos. And Kalana says it right there. He was over there with a little clicker counting all the demos he gave. He said, I gave 86 demos in one day. No spectators, my ass.
Boom.
Don't let spectators in your ass either, Kalana. That's not good.
That's Rob's
Yeah,
job.
wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, hey, we got to stay healthy for the tug off, okay? So don't be getting sore and stuff like that. It's not good. Don't do that. Yeah, don't let little comments like that ever get to you. I know you said you didn't, but man, that's
I
just
heard
frustrating.
a dumbass complaint whenever we were leaving on Sunday.
Oh, I'm
What
all
was that?
ears.
Some dude, I don't know the guy, and if he's in here, whatever. Some dude was out in the parking lot complaining to somebody about how it's bullshit that he didn't get that TDH lit award because he was showing like videos of his build and how lit up it was. I wasn't there at the night show, so I don't
I know
have
you're
an opinion, but I did hear him complaining about it.
Though.
It's a tough one for me, dude, because we're at an audio show. Like the awards is such a small little piece of it, dude.
No,
It's
it
cool.
matters, dude. Dang it, matters.
Yeah,
It's
I
cool,
mean, so,
but
so the night show was pretty good. We had a really great turnout. We actually had amazing weather, so there was a really good turnout. And we tried to do it as an independent thing, so we had independent judges that went around. And obviously, judging is an opinion, right? So we tried to be one of those things that's we're all fans because I'm the big lighting guy in the group, and I really do enjoy everything I do with the lighting scene. So I want to make sure we have independent parties, but we'll investigate and take a look at that. As maybe some improvements can be made there.
And I just want to tell that poor guy who thought about, he won the lights and stuff. Haha, you didn't get one of these. You need to be brighter.
yeah, do better. That's it. I mean, really, use your motivation, dude. Let it fire you up.
Over it,
If you
man.
feel like you were deserving, show out next year.
That's right, man. Just I
100%.
want to show out. I might put 2 more 12s in each door.
Okay, how about this? While the awards were being given out, Josh Daly came over to me and was like, "Hey, who got windiest build?" And I was like, "Oh, I can't remember." And then I remember I was like, "Oh, Paul got it." And he was like, "What? He got it over me?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, but I think it's because he demos both doors open, so it's more impressive to be that windy with both doors open." That's probably what it was to the judges. And he had no problem with it. He was like, that makes sense." That's all there was to it. It wasn't a big deal.
And sometimes it comes to splitting hairs when it comes to making the decision of who it is, and
Yeah.
you can't keep everyone happy. It's not possible.
It's also hard to keep up with how many things you
there's so much
sat
to
in.
go on and see, and it's the judges did their best to check out every build that they could, and be fair. But there's so much going on, and then you got to get everyone to agree on something too.
I can attest to that because Dre came over to me at least 2 to 3 times and asked, "Are you almost ready yet? Because we really want to judge it. Are you almost ready yet? We're ready to judge you." I'm like, "Dude, I'm trying to get this thing playing." And they came back and got a demo while I was going looking for them. So those judges were working their ass off trying to give everybody a fair shake.
Floating around, to be honest with you.
And to be honest with you, Robert, you should have been out there at the light show. What were you doing, man?
I was eating probably. Actually, yes, I was eating because I had been smoking some barbecue all day at the hotel. So I went up and
surprise.
Yeah,
look. You can't stay. How the hell am I supposed to be competitive in tug off if I don't get fatter? I got to put some weight on.
There's
the
other
big
things you can
boom.
do to prepare for a tug off.
Yeah, we lost, so I went straight to the hotel and started eating and crying in the shower and shit.
As you should have.
Well, after that performance, I'm glad I didn't go to TDH. Okay, I don't know how I would have been able to walk around with a TCP sticker on my car. Okay, like
me versus Rob for most lit next year. Paul, to be honest with you, dude, I don't think you should be trying to go against me. I think you should try to go against Joe because I think Joe whooped your ass.
Man,
you got beat by a woman, Paul. They just felt bad and gave you the award so you could be a three-peat.
Dude, that's just like Mahomes in the Super Bowl. They tried to rig it so bad for him on that third one. That's what they did here, dude. Just flew under the radar.
We're gonna need to bring a breathalyzer and start using a breathalyzer as a test for my
time out.
Alcohol.
Yeah, wait, hold on. That is a valid point. How are you
Dangerous.
judging for most lit?
It's really dangerous to do that though, because people are gonna be getting fucked up.
Paul gave the
Bro,
eyes
bro,
up.
you're gonna have people brushing their teeth with vodka when they wake up in the morning, just doing every little thing they can do to get an edge.
Fuck, Paul got me. He said, "You run sundown though."
Dude, you got to stop with that kind of talk there, Paul, dude.
Yeah, Paul.
You're really going to offend Blayne.
Well, it's not even funny.
Hey, dude. Hey, listen. All I'm going to say is Paul didn't run sundown, and he doesn't even run sundown. He runs some other brand, and he didn't win any awards this weekend.
That's what I'm saying.
He won most lit.
Yeah, but it's not about a build. Though. Like, that's a
that wasn't about a build, dog.
No, it's because he spent more time drinking than he did demoing.
Look at Jesse's comment. Highlight that up real quick. Validation.
I got you.
My wife is even talking shit about me. She said I don't run shit right now. I ain't got a build.
I don't have my glasses on. Can somebody read it? I just
Yeah, by
saw
the
it.
live feeds I seen from Blayne, the crowd of people was crazy. Every time I seen the live feed from TDH, it gets bigger and bigger every year. That's a good thing because it's to remember two great people from the audio world.
But
Facts.
there was no spectators.
You know what though? I noticed you guys did it for part of the awards. You had Tim Johnson as one of the award winners. Was that for Tim's vehicle?
Yes.
Joe, okay. I thought that was
It competed
really
in the,
cool when I saw his name on there.
yeah, we had it competing in the lanes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, on Sunday, Brett and the team, we got together. We started doing some
Cold
tweaking and
chills.
tuning with the term lab. Got it up in the lanes, and got a chance for it to show out.
I just want to
Oh,
say that's awesome. That is.
I think it's
super
really neat
awesome.
that you guys are having so many members of TDH put hands on that build and make it something special.
Oh yeah, it
Like, I
was.
think that I didn't know Tim, but I can imagine that he would be pretty happy knowing that you guys are the ones putting in the work on it.
Carrying the legacy on
You'd
the
probably be picking on him, telling him not to ruin his shit.
It better be still playing.
Right.
That's what he said.
Could be calling his colorful words at the same time as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure. For sure.
Yeah. What a great show.
Well, listen, it sounds like TDH was an amazing event. I'm sad that I missed it. I am. The more I think about it, I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna lie though. What really was, listen, you can tell I was really upset about not being at TDH because every time I was checking my Facebook, like for some reason the algorithm wasn't propagating like that kind of content for me because I'm assuming I was in a different region and it was showing me other things that was more prevalent in my area. But I was literally messaging Rob I was getting pissed off.
Where
to
are the
point-
demo videos? Send me videos. I was like, dude, I'm working
Dude,
on this
I'm not
build.
even gonna lie. Part of me I was a little jealous. I'm not even gonna lie. I was getting pissy. I was like, why is nobody sending me damn videos? I was
We're
getting
too busy
mad.
having fun, dude. Too busy having fun to be
Living
worried
in-
about somebody that's not there.
Well, dude, there was no spectators there, so I don't know who you were giving demos to. Okay, so you could have sent me
Yeah.
something, Oh man. Anyways, guys, I'm really glad that TDH went off, really smoothly. I'm happy to hear that. It is one of the greatest shows on the East Coast, and it's definitely, in my opinion, the first show of every audio season. Like hands down, there is no other show before TDH for the 2025
Truthfully,
season.
If there's a show before TDH, like a local show or anything like that, I use that show to prep for TDH.
Let me. I'm gonna give everybody a piece of advice.
It's a
If somebody
fluffer.
wants to start an
Fluffer.
audio organization or revamp theirs, here's a great idea. Reduce the amount of shows you have. Don't make it about collecting money and trying to make, crap ton, okay? Maybe even charge a little bit more money to run the lanes in this organization. But make it an organization that only appears at like 7 major events. It has a start date at TDH. It has an end date
Like a circuit.
and it has an end date at Ruckus. And then you have it go to Slam, maybe Made of Steel. You
They
can pick.
could literally do exactly what you're talking about. They'd have the East Coast stretch, they have the Midwest, and they have the West Coast.
Yes.
That way you don't have to travel all the way to the West Coast to compete with those guys. They somehow would merge it all together at the end and see who set the scores for the country.
Right. So
there may already be something like that. I'm just not aware of it.
So were we not? So Stacy said, so you weren't happy? No, Stacy, I was very happy with us. I just got to make everybody else feel like I was really sad about not being, what I mean? I got played both sides. Oh shit. Yeah. Anyways, no, seriously. No, but I really think that needs to happen, and maybe we just need to do it because I think making that event, that kind of competition a bigger deal. Everybody goes to the big shows. Everybody goes to TDH. Everybody goes to Ruckus. Everybody goes to Slam.
Not everybody. Jace didn't.
Shut up, dude. I missed it one time. One thing. All right, you know what? We're changing.
Let's just say this: when Rob turns the build up, we'll be there.
Okay.
Saying. Yeah, that's a really good point. I thought he was gonna.
Sorry, dude. I didn't have a build. I was spectating.
Oh, my bad. When you tell your wife that she's allowed to go up a click.
Hey, she's a strong, independent black woman. She don't need me to tell her what to do. She,
you know what? Time out. Wait a minute, Rob. I got you, buddy. I'm gonna get in your corner for a minute, okay?
Thank you.
Because they're granted 2 wrongs don't make a right here, okay? But I'm not gonna let this slide. Keadin, I know for a fact, is still sandbagging his build, and he won't, and he will not let me demo it But I know
Yeah.
for a fact he's got 5 solid clicks left in it, and he won't do it.
They're about 6, but
I'm calling him out. He
6
won't
on
do
the
it.
knob or 6 on the head unit?
Head unit.
Both.
Head unit.
Because
All
there's
right,
a difference.
all right.
There's a difference.
He's
Fine.
acting like Rob over
Fine.
here. And I know darn well
Fine,
would be
I got
like,
a video then. Let's watch.
Oh shit.
Yo,
Let's
that
go.
door looks fire.
dude, listen.
Thanks.
It's
All
rowdy.
right.
but it's
Listen,
got more
listen to
in
when
it.
it drops. Watch how quick this happens. We'll start counting. Beat's not dropped yet. Hold on.
It's full tilt right now, guys.
No, this is like half a knob.
You're a half.
Yep,
No.
done. Right? 3 seconds.
Already. Is that Tessa? Is that her name?
Yes, she is. Yep.
Like the tape.
That's
okay.
what I'm saying.
That's how I remember her name because Tessa.
You know
tape.
what? Marilyn is going to back me up on this one. I don't know if she's in here
She,
right now.
hey, you can't tap her.
No, listen.
Thank you, Dave.
Marilyn even said it's much louder than last year. And when I heard her say that, I got honked off because I'm like, it's got more in the gas tank. Okay? So I'm just saying, Keadin, I love
What's
you,
up,
Dad,
Chad,
brother. But I can't hear you talk about Rob not turning up until you turn it up, dog. Because I want that
Wait,
Scion.
hold on.
That
Let me
Scion's
play
going to
devil's
murder
advocate.
people.
No. Let me play devil's advocate.
Let me hear it.
When are you gonna turn it up?
I'll go turn it up right now. I'll go turn it up
No, you
right now.
Hey,
No, you
hey,
won't.
you
won't.
turned it on the first
Pussy.
time with
Oh, he's a
volume.
bitch.
50?
Oh, sorry, who said that?
Don't you have to show up to turn up?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh!
All right, we'll fix
Double
it.
whammy.
We'll
50
fix
in here
this
yet.
problem.
Don't
We'll
worry.
fix this. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Now we'll fix
Don't
all
worry,
this.
I'll put myself back.
Shit,
Fucking
Kane's
booting
got my
everybody.
login still.
You know what?
Oh.
We'll see him.
There we go.
All right.
Some
See,
bitches.
I like Chad Dominy's comment right there.
Oh.
He knows.
Hastings is always right.
Yeah, we're not gonna pull that up. That's invalid.
No, why would you?
Report that comment? Report that one.
Yeah, of course you would.
Oh man.
The Munch Louder Boys.
Yeah, Marilyn, we don't have a video of you. Next.
Oh, we have a video. Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, don't
I was
worry,
gonna
Jason.
say, you guys
I'll have the shirt pulled out.
No, please don't.
You guys
All
want to
right.
transition to the World of Wheels? Because I know I saw some people in the comments that were saying they wanted to hear about how that went.
All right, I got some pictures here. All right, so first off, World of Wheels was a lot more fun than I had ever anticipated it being.
You guys want to hang out for this, Mark? Nick?
What
You
is
guys
it?
want to hang out for this?
I actually going to go have some dinner because I'm actually going to be hopping
See?
on.
I could
I
tell.
think
I could tell.
So
He's
He's
prepping
eating food.
for the tug off. He's getting ready.
Jason
All
did
right,
say
boys.
he's filling out a little bit, so I'm not surprised that he wants to go have dinner right now. You know what I'm
I don't
saying,
blame
Nick?
him.
So
Ooh.
there's some correlation there.
Come on,
so.
leave my dad alone, okay?
Yo, Nick, thank you. Nick, thank you for having such a badass show, dude. It was
Yes,
really
thank
a good
you guys.
time.
Seriously,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
you guys coming out and all the people that did come out to the show and support. It was absolutely amazing. Let's make next year even bigger and keep it going.
Let's
Oh,
do
yeah.
it, buddy.
For real.
Thank
and
you
then
Hell
guys.
yeah,
these guys,
Yeah,
you
thank
give us
you.
feedback. I mean, go on the page, let us know your feedback, what things you'd like to see, what things you'd like to have more of, less of, and so we can make this thing better every year.
Oh,
Hell yeah, dude. Let's
I
make
love
it
you
happen.
guys. I love the community. Thank you.
All
Yep,
right, we
appreciate
love
you guys. Thank
man.
you.
Appreciate you guys.
Awesome show. You guys killed it again.
Thank you guys. Boom. All
Hey,
right.
before we
show.
go on, can we just take a moment? I just want to take a moment.
What you got there, Rob?
That 3-inch sundown.
You see how nice?
Whoa.
Down for sound.
Sheesh.
Hold on. Let's just hit a little.
That's a hot.
Got them things on them, bro.
So I got this from libertybaseshop.com. It's
Probably
nice.
the best.
Yeah, I didn't get it at Target. I got it at libertybaseshop.com.
Oh.
And I'm putting it in these custom speaker pods along with the tweeter that came with the component set. It's going to go in the tow pig. Super excited about this. I'm going to be doing a review on this on my YouTube channel. It's going to be other than these lives that we do, it's going to be the first vid I've done in a while. So look
Hell
forward to
yeah.
that.
Dude, that's
Right on.
awesome. Hell yeah. I can't wait for it. Where'd Blayne go?
I'm here.
Oh, are you just doing something
Just
that's not
everybody-
camera friendly?
Everybody give me a minute. I'm wiping up my tears. I'm a little bit sad.
Okay.
Okay.
He's probably putting that
expecting a little
award
bit
back on
more
the
love
wall.
from one of my best buds, Keadin.
Whoa.
I do.
Nothing. That's the problem.
All right.
So, the World of Wheels, guys.
You're
So
welcome to include.
well, let's start with Thursday, Keadin. So we get the
Okay.
trailer loaded up, right? We had the
Yeah.
World of Wheels. We get to the venue, get set up. First off, Indianapolis State Fairgrounds is freaking huge.
Oh my god. When I tell you we were looking at a map to try to figure out where we're going, it didn't work. It
Wait.
didn't work.
Describe to us getting it about 5 minutes away from the venue. Were we getting a little nervous?
Oh, we were sweating bullets.
Yeah.
It was
so,
not the bestest of placed.
Yeah, not the yeah. So when the GPS says you're about 5 minutes away and it's not looking good, you start sweating bullets. You cross over this bridge, and then all of a sudden there's just this gigantic. We don't need to highlight that. Why?
My bad. Misclip.
Why are we highlighting that?
My bad.
I'll be right back.
Damn,
Okay.
you made Tyler go away.
I know.
No, I'm
right?
getting a refill. I'll be right back.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Whatever.
So
I can still hear you guys.
okay.
All right, fine.
So we pull in big freaking gates, the whole 9 yards. We're lost trying to figure out how the hell to get into here, the whole 9 yards. So that is a treat all in its own. Anyways, we find our space and we get to meet Donnie there. Now for anybody who doesn't know who Donnie is, man, look at that shameless ass plug that Rob just put in the comments, dude.
Dude,
Whatever,
listen, do you want to see this badass
I can't get rid of comments.
review
I
or
am
not?
Pissed.
If you don't want to
I
see
know,
the review,
right?
don't subscribe.
You're
Look, I
telling
could
me
have put my
can't get rid of
OnlyFans
comments?
on there, but I didn't. I did that for you guys.
So
keep going.
So we meet Donnie. For anybody who doesn't know who Donnie is the owner of Gauge Magazine and a couple other companies. But you really know Gauge Magazine, at least in our small little industry, Slamology.
Yep.
Great guy. And they really encouraged Liberty Base to be at that event. So we get there. Mind you, I bought a 10x10 space. I didn't know what to expect there. I don't want to name names, but there was a build. Actually, Keadin, do we have that picture still? Can you find that in
It's
the
this
chat?
guy right here.
Oh yeah, that guy right there. Yeah.
My bad, misclick.
Actually, Keadin, can you go back through team chat and find the image that was made, just so we can?
God.
Yeah, can we just show that real quick?
Oh, it's gonna be wow.
Yeah, it's okay. Find that. Anyways, so we got a 10x10. We originally were going to do a 10x20 and have a vehicle there with us, but we didn't really know what we were going to get into, and some things changed. So we just did a 10x10. And Donnie shows us our vendor spot, and they told us they're really stricklers on the vendor space. Like, you don't have any elbow room, they said, So we packed light the whole 9 yards and just we're going to work. When we get there, Donnie says, hey, buddy, we just want to let you know we gave you just a little bit more room, make it work. And it ended up being a 10x20. So, and mind you, Keadin, what was the Coliseum's called? I know the one was called the Coliseum, but what were the halls called?
Youth Pavilion is what we were in.
Okay, so we were in the Youth Pavilion.
Coliseum was to our right.
Are you young shaming Keadin right now? Blayne, is that what that is? Just a little bit? Okay.
Don't make me pull you up full screen.
My man's on the Ovaltine, and he is
that.
just.
People do not want to see my mug.
I'll do it right now.
Do it.
You get him on 2 shots of Ovaltine, and he just starts talking mad shit to the youngins.
He gets that green tea in him, he's gone.
I'm all jacked up on Capri Suns.
So anyway, so we
I can't find this picture. It is just nowhere to be found.
I'll send it to you, don't worry. Keadin, go ahead and describe the Coliseums again. Where were we at again? I'm gonna find it.
I don't know. Just know that these buildings were big enough to get lost in, and if you touch the wrong car, you'd be in financial turmoil for the next 20 years.
That is very accurate. So that was it. Oh, we were put right in between the Coliseums. Like, so you could, when you walked from one building to the next, we were the very first vendors like there, which was really cool. Now, where did I send this to you at? Oh, this is a letdown.
Hey, Stuart, don't worry. We're still working on that. Jace can't get that on the website for some reason. Too fire merch. Got to calm it down.
Dude. All right. Listen.
Hey, hold up. How many viewers do we have?
We have 40 right now.
Have we not hit 50 viewers?
I think we hit 49 when I walked away. We might have hit 50, but I wasn't. Do you have it? Oh, no, Rob doesn't. I thought you just sent it to me, Rob.
I just sent you that just because I wanted to highlight some of the people. I know we're on World of Wheels, but it was really neat being at TDH and seeing so many people walking around with Liberty Base Shop T-shirts and merch.
Dude,
That
was
That was
you know
cool.
how cool
I was
that
sending
is.
pictures of that to Jace during the show or after I took the photos or found the photos. But it was really neat seeing that. I mean, so much so that one of the guys that's in the photo there, Greg, he's color coordinated. He's got his shoes matching the drip of the T-shirt.
Can you send this to Keadin real quick so he can pull that up for us?
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's
guys.
like the embarrassed Rob.
And Jace, I hope you also send about sleeping on the deals.
Yes.
No.
That has to happen.
Yeah, actually, you guys are right. Hold on.
We're not going to be sleeping on the deals on Liberty Base Shop.
Actually, I'm just going to make it an ad where it runs so it so it pops up in everybody's feed like every single day.
That's good.
Here we go.
This is a solid one.
Boom. Okay, so this was originally supposed to be our big marketing vehicle beside our booth. I'm not gonna say who it was, Rob. But yeah, ended up that guy.
We'll put up the lotion. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's sanitizer, I swear.
It's put the lotion away quick. Anyways, I love you, Rob. Anyways,
lotion in the basket.
So Donnie says, here, you got a little bit more vendor space. So Thursday night at like 10 o'clock, like I'm having this mental breakdown of like I got to put on we got to put out like something cool here. If we got all the space, this little dinky 10 by 10 is not going to count, So, we just got done eating dinner, didn't we?
Yeah, we just got back from the venue and went right back to the hotel. We're like 20 minutes away from like the place being closed, so we rushed over there. And Jace's bright idea was, let me go home.
I'm going to drive all the way back home from Indianapolis to go and pick up our bigger tent and product and stuff.
Yo,
keep going.
Diabolical. That is diabolical.
She's not responding to my message. I asked her the message and she's not reading it. She's in the stream.
Wow.
Whoa. So I drive all the way back home to Zanesville, Ohio. It's like a 3.5 hour drive. I get home at like 2 o'clock. I load the truck up the whole 9 yards. So my first 10 by 20 tent we got was from, it was like a Down for Sound, LibertyBaseShop.com collaboration. And so, sorry, I'm getting these damn comments. I'm turning comments off, so my ADD is getting distracted.
Focus.
Woo! Okay, so so I go pick everything up. I literally drive all the way back to Indianapolis Friday morning. I get up at like 4:35 to shag out of there. I get there just in time to start setting up the whole 9 yards. We get the whole booth set up. I got some pictures here. That's a group picture right here. We all look cute. This was Saturday, wasn't it, or Thursday?
No, that's Saturday, I think.
Okay,
yeah, you had your jersey on.
No. This was the ending of Friday, I'm pretty sure.
Jeannie was really talking about your jersey, Keadin, on the way back.
Really?
She saw a picture of that's a badass jersey, dude.
Dude, I love this jersey. We all need jerseys.
The
I have
color scheme of that is
me,
sweet.
Jace, Blayne, maybe Tyler, and
Blaine's
Rob.
got one. Blaine's good.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Rob.
right, he does. Yep.
Rob, what are you doing? Well, you got to get a build first.
Got to wait on the build to be finished.
Yeah.
Well, I think us three.
Hey,
need to
do you know
vote
what's
on
crazy
Rob.
is did you
Okay,
know
we
that
can.
it could be finished right now? Do you realize that?
Okay, hold on. Okay, let's not go any further because we don't know for sure. Oh, thank you. Oh no, I just take the camera.
Jeannie says she.
I'm
left.
actually just gonna pull him out of here because he doesn't need to try to explain himself here. I was told by a credible source, Powerhouse Customs, that if it wanted to be at this event, it would be at this event. Okay, he confirmed it. So,
What you got to say about yourself, Rob? Explain.
Well, first off,
Nope. Bad response. Nope.
Bad.
Wrong
It
answer.
doesn't start off with
She
first
brought a
off.
Diet
Nope.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
All right, Rob, explain yourself now.
so
don't
Don't
say
lie.
nothing dumb.
as we know,
Oh my
Dakota's
god.
shop burnt
Yeah,
down.
excuses. Dump him. I'm done.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
come on, dump 'em.
All right,
Jimmy
back to our
Christmas.
Talk to you
story.
tomorrow, Rob.
All right, so
Whatever, we'll bring him back.
So, anyways, so this was Saturday, right? Or Friday night. Anyways, Friday night. I'm very tired here. Like I'm ready to die. Rob got his sandwich. But I was dying, to say the least. I was not feeling the best. So much so that I think Keadin got sick too, and then my mom got sick. I was getting everybody sick. It was not very good.
Shout out to Jace.
So this would have been Saturday. So okay, mind you, Friday.
Look at the people though. Hold on, can we admire that?
Yeah,
The build. Our build was in the back. You can't even see.
Hold up. Over to the right in this photo. Is that Mallory holding your daughter?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
We're talking pregnant Mallory is holding your daughter.
Yeah, Mal puts in
I
that
want to
work.
complain about me asking my wife to grab me a drink, and he's making Mallory hold their daughter.
I don't even see Jason in this photo. What is he doing right now?
I think I'm over. I'm just behind. Hold on, I'm right here. Hold on.
Shaking babies and kissing.
No, there I am. Look at me.
Yeah,
I'm right
that's
there.
right,
Look at
Blayne.
me.
That's right, Blayne.
Yeah, I'm over there signing T-shirts and stuff like that, dog.
Signing babies' foreheads.
Yep, I do that, man. It's it's a blessing and a curse. Anyways,
Robert Williams blames TCP Paul.
I do want to say one thing about this right here, though, that is really awesome, and I'm not tooting horns or anything. I'm saying that this is a really awesome moment that I can share with everyone. All of our amplifiers over there, we pretty much sold. I think we went home with like 2 amplifiers. We sold every door speaker we brought with us. It was a really awesome moment. We got to educate an audience that has no idea what car audio really like. We are the 1/10 of 1%, right? So we are a very small niche, and being able to share that passion with people and educate them and get them the right product, just to be an average bass head, was a really awesome experience. And I was really grateful for that opportunity. So much so that I really am looking forward to finding some more events like it. So that is something I'm really, really excited about. Here's some more pictures of us.
Dude, I really hope that next year they somehow have the date on a different date than TDH, because I don't want to miss TDH, but also I want to go to that. Like I want to experience World of Wheels.
Well, wait till you see this. This was really. Oh yeah, look, me and Keadin, we were.
That guy was really nice.
I do not remember this boy's name, and it's killing me. And I know he's going to watch this.
And he looks like he's about to beat your ass.
He does.
He's my age. Okay, leave me alone. But he sent me a video 2 days after the event of a video of his truck playing. And it was, I mean, the feedback he gave was very awesome. It was a super cool moment. So I really enjoyed that. Look, we got Sean. You can see Keadin's little jersey right in the corner. Keadin's over here talking. We got Sean, me, my mom, dad, Stacy. We're all talking. We're all educated. I mean, it was a moment that I personally have never got to experience. So being able to do that at this level was awesome. It was a really cool
tent thing. Also needs some attention, because that tent is badass.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
That is the drip is insane.
It pops.
Mr. Jacob Scott, I believe, designed that.
Yeah, dude, that guy's a savage, dude. He is a genius. I'm thinking about selling tents similar to this. If anybody is interested in this, it would be a little bit more Liberty based themed, obviously, because this was a collaboration, stuff like that. But if you guys like this idea, I need to know, because I can make this happen. And so I try to make it a fair price too. But I am looking into this. This right here, highlight of the moment, okay, or of the weekend. So, a couple builds there. You got this little Scion sitting there, okay?
Oh, you should tell a story about
that. I'm getting there. I am right there. I'm transitioning. So, way back the
Wait a minute. Hold up. Jason, guys, clip that. Jace is transitioning.
Shut up, bro. All right, this.
I didn't do it.
I did it. Okay, so
timeout.
We bring in the trailer, right? Back right up this big door. Get back to sign up. We got some hecklers, okay? Got some hecklers sitting there. They're nice, whatever the hell kind of car they brought, right? And they're like, well, first off, the Scion's a heavy little, box, okay? So maneuvering around a little bit, it can be a little, strategy, yeah. So this guy goes, it ain't that hard to unload a freaking Scion. And then he goes, what's a Scion even doing here? right? So he's heckling. Oh yeah. Now, Keadin, actually, I need you to pull up a picture of Leroy.
Oh God. Wait, are we?
I
Am
have
I
I don't
the
care.
thing that I showed? All right, hold on.
Oh yes, I don't do well with people being mean. Okay, I don't like. So this will be the visual representation of who this individual was. Are you ready? This is Leroy. Okay, so this picture of Leroy there. So Leroy is heckling the Scion as we're backing it out. Right? It's just a Scion. It can't be that impressive. Blah 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 blah. And
There we go. This is a better picture.
That is a better picture. So as we're driving it through, they start noticing that it's got 2-inch thick plexi windows in it. It's a little tank, blah blah blah. And I got a little segment of it on camera. I tried to go back and watch it. I hear him in the background, but you don't hear him word for word. But he's like, "What is even done to that thing?" is what he says. And I'm going to see if I can enhance the audio when I post the video. But I said, "Oh, don't worry, we'll show you." Sean literally pops the little pin in the back, lifts the back door up, and you can see all the amplifiers, all the wiring, everything. And this guy goes, "Holy shit!" He goes, "I wasn't expecting to have a Scion." So that was a fantastic introduction, right, to World of Wheels, because it's like, oh, this is going to be fun now, because they haven't even heard it turned on yet. So fast forward to Saturday, there's 15. I think they said last year they had 15,000 attendance, but I think they said that they did like somewhere around 18,000 people were in attendance on Saturday. Yeah, it was huge. So people, they announced that we're doing the, demo times, right? And, we're going to be able to show up and show out, right? So Keadin does his interview, it was a really badass interview. You guys will see that in the video we have at the end of this week. But the crowds were like kind of, sitting there wondering what the hell's a Scion going to do? When the high note hit in the Scion, this was the reaction I captured. Was like, holy crap, what in the hell is
she had headphones on too.
There's an image of the guy beside her plugging his ear because they were all shocked.
Yeah.
They weren't expecting it.
It had to sound crazy inside that building too.
Well, honestly, inside the building, we got word that a security camera fell and a light fell from the ceiling.
The ceiling, yes.
Awesome.
So
everyone was shook.
Yeah, everyone was
shook. Ain't no such things as halfway crooks.
Here's our girl Tess. Came to support us here.
Dude, we got the Queen Kong shirt too. That's pretty badass.
I know, dude. Isn't it odd? It's so cool to see everything like coming full circle. Like we interviewed her, now we're seeing her merch out there in the wild. I love that stuff, man. It makes me so happy.
Mm-hmm.
And Tess got a lot of amazing footage, pictures of the event. So make sure you guys check out her Facebook page. Also, don't forget to use code TESS at Liberty Base. You guys can save 5% at checkout. I'm going to throw that out there. But, look, there's me and Mal. Yeah, look at this.
Go. Say it, Blayne. Go ahead.
Say it, Blayne. Say it with your chest.
Blayne, go ahead. What's wrong?
Blayne, people. Never give me shameless plugs.
You know what? I'm gonna update the website so it's your code that pops up. I'm gonna do that for
all the time, Blayne. I do it all the time.
Thank you, Rob, for caring for me.
Yes.
Let's see here. Look at this. Look at this picture right here. Look at the crowd of people. This was the last session on Saturday at 6 o'clock or 7 in the evening.
So awesome, boys.
I assure you that the crowd, do you see that Jeep in the background right there? The crowds were clear back to there at Saturday at 3 o'clock. Everybody phones out. They were ready to get a glimpse of what it was. And what was really cool after this, people didn't disperse. This was something I was not prepared for. I figured once the demo was over, everybody just run out. You know what I mean? No. People were bringing their kids up. Hey, can they crawl in and get a picture? Hey, can you tell us a little bit about it? The opportunity to just share our build, our passion with people was it was just so different than anything we had ever been to. And it's so weird that I'm talking about this show like this, but it was so different than anything we had ever been to, and it was really refreshing.
It's good, man.
I'm gonna see.
Wait, hold on. I have some footage of I think that demo.
Yeah, if you got it, pull it up. Look at this. I think this was Saturday at 3, and you can see the people back.
The wire management.
Look at that. Looks like a fire hazard to me. Get a fire marshal in there.
Oh,
Good
my
job,
God.
Sean. Good job, Sean.
That's what I'm saying. No wizard.
But look at the crowds, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Behind the Jeep. All the way across.
Oh, yep.
I'm telling you guys, it was amazing. Oh, look. There. She says we never put her in here, but there is Marilyn and
There
Josh.
it is.
Drove
There it
all
is.
the
Shout
way
out
from
to Josh.
Ohio to come and
Marilyn.
support us at this
Looks
event
like
last
Josh
minute.
needs to be on the team tug. Look at that big
Dude,
boy.
I'm saying, dude, we might have to get him on
He said he would be recruited. He needs
And let me
recruitment.
tell you, wait, listen. He is a Pilates instructor too. Don't let him fool you, okay? So he is training right now to be on the tug off.
Does he do goat yoga?
Maybe.
Dude, he can do. He'll do whatever is needed to win us a tug off. Okay,
Dude, that looks like a like he could be our anchor, like a tank, just like Kenny for TDH.
Yeah,
dude, I'm telling you.
We get him.
Here's another picture. I don't think I have videos on this slide, and I don't know where my slide is. You got enough videos to pop up here?
Here we go. Got some videos.
Thanks, buddy.
This was
insane.
This was after Tess got absolutely
smoked
out of the hot seat. She got a little windy demo.
Got that TCP. Look at that battery box. It's so clean.
But the cool part about this is that we figured out the Scion pushes some wind out. This guy's getting beard tricked from 6 feet away.
Wait, you're telling me? Hold on. So you're going to tell me the Sundown subs are doing the thing?
Yeah, look at this guy's hoodie. Look at the guy's hoodie right here. These strings. Look, they just move.
Wait, so those JP amps aren't getting super hot on you?
No, sir, they didn't see past 90 degrees.
I was told they get super hot.
That's what I heard.
Dude, I've heard a lot. Dude, by the way, I have to address something real quick. I made a post about a JP23 not being properly installed. And the amount of people that justified the install because they didn't like the brand was really appalling to me. Like, I was just like, really? Anyway, okay, I just had to get that off my chest.
I know. I could go off on a damn rant.
I know what post you're talking about. Crazy.
I will say, the champion of the weekend. Hold on. I'm finding it. Give me a second. One moment.
Yeah, dude.
One moment.
Take your time, dog.
This kid.
Oh, yeah, this was cool.
Champion of the weekend, right here. This kid was absolutely amazing all weekend. I've never met somebody with such, positive energy. I mean, he probably went around this venue 12 times. He's seen every car. He admired every car. There was no hate anywhere. And there's nothing but a smile. Nice. Absolutely nothing but a smile.
Listen, and as a matter of fact, now they've got both boys there have got merch to rep forever now.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Dude,
they do.
They are lifelong supporters. They're freaking awesome.
Shout out to these. Both
they are amazing. Beard tricks, though. I really want to talk about that. You can do beard tricks, but there's still 5 clicks in it, Keadin. 5. And they're not moving. Guys, you don't understand this. I'm going to go to his house, and I'm going to take a slow-mo freaking video, okay? I'm going to show you how much his subs are moving, and then I'm going to show you what my ZV5s were moving, okay? I'm telling you, there's a lot of left in it, and he won't turn it out.
Okay, but you're missing about the big point here. I'm actually a show vehicle.
That is true. Keadin is no longer an audio vehicle. He's now a show vehicle.
It's the cleanest. It's probably one of the top 3 cleanest extreme builds I've ever seen.
Appreciate that.
It's rare for an extreme build to look good as it sounds. You know what I mean?
Oh, my boy Patrick is in the. I'll tell you quick story real quick. 3 years ago, actually it was like 4 years ago, the first time that I physically got to see Jace. We were down in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, and we were at the Chaotic Extreme Show or whatever. And Patrick, who's in the chat right there, who's on my YouTube, who just said, yo, he's probably 10, 12 years old at the time. And I got to see him again this past weekend at TDH. He's grown up. He remembered. Nothing but love for you, brother. It was good
Nice.
seeing you. That's a little base head in the making right there.
Hell
I love
yeah.
that. I
excited.
love that.
Hey, Keadin, I just sent you a video of Paul Holton's build of me getting a demo of Paul Holton's build. Click on that video so we can really justify why he won windiest for TDH. This video is, you'll see why he won.
Gotcha.
That last video we played showing it
Where's
being
the
windy,
video?
you should have it. I forwarded it to you on Facebook.
Dude, I ain't getting
No,
no
Maryland's
forward.
probably going to travel to your house and kick your butt if you don't. show
Yeah.
her
Okay.
video.
Listen, Keadin, we have to show Maryland's, and then I'm gonna show a video.
I don't
for
even know.
Not
I don't
Tap.
think I have the video of it.
I'll send it to you if I can find it.
She told me to turn it up. I mean, it is what it is.
And no, you did not. You did not
ball
turn it
out.
up.
Jace, what does the shirt say for you? Or is it 0 for Jace, 4 for Maryland, or something?
Hey,
like that?
listen, I'm openly admitting that I haven't tapped her out yet. I'm just
I'm
telling
openly
you,
admitting
got,
it too.
Hey, I'm just telling you, you got 5 clicks left, and I want you to use them.
This
Y'all
is
seen this
Paul
demo?
Holton's build with both doors open.
That
Look
is
at
Hey,
Paul.
he's a putting in work.
Paul is about to float out of that door. My ears are like trying to leave chat.
That is nuts.
Well, Rob, would you say it's probably the JPMs by chance?
Well, he did get. I mean, it could either be a combination, probably. Chris Lee helped build that thing. Chris Lee helped set that thing up, and Chris Lee's a loud ass dude. So Paul has a good ace in the cards. You know what I mean?
Or
ace in the hole.
or-
Sorry.
or it's the
It's the
libertybassshop.com difference.
Hey, he did get those amps through libertybassshop.com. That's for damn sure.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing that out there. Okay, let's see if I can find Maryland's video here.
And
I'm
while
proud
you're
of it.
sending Maryland's video, I'm going to send a cool video of me getting a demo of another Windy Boy. And this is the first time it's ever happened. I got chills all over it was 80 degrees outside. I got chills everywhere my hair stood up. And my wife got a slow-mo video of me showing that I got chills everywhere. Like, it was that good of a demo.
Sounds pretty gay.
It is, but dude,
It does, man.
when you get a
Who
demo
is
like
she
that, though,
fooling?
dude, like
Who
I
is
hope
she
that Josh,
fooling?
I hope Josh understands. Like, it was genuinely that good of a demo that I was just like, oh my god, this is phenomenal.
This is legit. Hey, Maryland, if you've got the video, can you send it to me? I don't
Do not pull up. There we go.
see it right here.
Rob's getting assaulted.
Look at the goosebumps. That is legit.
Gee.
This is accurate.
That's insane.
I had them everywhere, dude. I was just like, this is the craziest thing ever. It just the way that thing
She
plays
said one
lows with authorities.
She has
or with
Come
authorities.
on, Jeannie. Save that stuff.
Chills when I. Yeah.
Come
whoa.
on.
We're gonna demonetize.
Hey,
Oh no.
them subs leaned up out that
Okay,
port and
wait.
gave me a little kiss on the neck.
I would like to say, I didn't tap Marilyn, but she did say her teeth were vibrating and she almost lost her vision.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna tap, but I almost went blind.
She said her eyeballs were vibrating and her teeth were chattering.
If you guys can't send them, if you guys are sending videos or pictures, send them to Keadin.
What's up, this Hellcat? I'm glad you got to
Shout
hang
out.
with the crew.
That is Dwayne. Dwayne is one of the nicest people I think I've ever met. Shout out to him.
Oh, dude, he's the goat.
Dwayne is the goat.
He was a blast to hang out and BS with at the show. I was really happy that he was
What,
there.
Blaine?
I'm just a llama, right?
No, you're already a part. You're the TCP
I want to be a goat.
Blaine Hastings.
Sensitive this
Oh,
week.
you want to be a horse? Oh, my bad. Wrong. All right, he's exited chat. He's exited.
Blaine,
By
I'm
the-
sorry. I'm not gonna put up with that, Blaine. I'm sorry that you.
Don't
have to
worry,
experience
I'm back. So,
that.
for everybody to know, Blaine loves horses. Mayonnaise, especially in cake and mashed potatoes, 100% loves it.
I'm actually
Alright.
when I
I'm
listen
just-
when I actually put his shirts on the website, I'm gonna dox his address on the description. So if you guys want to send horse merch or anything like that to him, you guys can be more happy to do that.
All right, let's go ahead and watch Maryland not tap. I'm proud. It is what it is. Let's go.
What the hell is a
You heard
ball?
it. What do you have the head unit on? 55.
Yeah,
there we go.
5 more. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Jeannie. Yo, Maryland don't play
Yes,
games.
it's not happening. Ain't nothing changed. Yep, there it is.
She said, "That's all. That's
She
all."
says, she's like, I want more. This is the type of shit she does to me.
Makes you blow your equipment just trying to tap her out.
I mean, you literally would have to.
Yo, Caden, that last video I just sent you from Kyle
Yes,
Rutherford
Jersey.
might be the
Nope.
craziest hair trick I've ever seen. That's what somebody in the chat was just talking about. Dan TDH was talking about it. He said there's
Oh.
one video.
I seen that.
That is insane.
Oh, with
Yeah.
Daly?
Yeah, Paul Daly or Josh Daly. Sorry,
Paul
Daly?
Paul
Wow.
Daly.
Paul Daly.
Wow.
Paul Daly's an MMA. I say that because Paul Daly's an MMA fighter. Look at that.
That's
is
fucking nuts.
That is so crazy.
That is awesome.
Dude, her face is
Her
literally
ears
melting.
are flapping out of the vehicle.
Boy, I wonder who that is in the background.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
That is awesome. That is gnarly. Also, coincidentally, running JP 53s or 63s.
Yes, he is. And they did really well for him all weekend too.
Wow.
His are
It's
the purple
kind of
boys.
crazy, isn't it?
Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. Am I right?
What a coincidence.
I was.
All
I'm
I'm
not gonna
saying.
lie, guys. I was concerned about the ones in my wife's build just because I was running them at half on for the first time. But it could be a combination of we weren't really like womping on it, but they did not run hot at all. They were sitting
So
around
you
100
don't
degrees
know.
the whole time.
Hey, if I were to switch to JPMs, what amps would you guys run in the Patriot?
93s.
You don't got a lot of room for 93s, right?
Oh, we're gonna make room.
73s.
Where? Hey, listen.
Rob, if I
whatever
ever hear
com-
you say you don't have, brother,
Yeah.
we will make.
Yeah. So listen, I just want you to know that space isn't a concern.
Oh, okay.
Just
can
know that
run-
we have been planning this for like months now. Like we already have a
Well,
game plan.
with the subs you're running, Jace,
Don't leak it.
Don't leak it.
I'm not gonna leak it. I would do JP 63s or 73s per sub
Sheesh. That's what I was thinking. Not gonna lie.
because they're a smaller
Yeah, but like
footprint.
that's a lot of amps. You wouldn't just do a big amp per two.
No,
Well, I'm just
no.
gonna say, okay. For
Nah.
example, I'm just gonna say I ran for a while, and Jace, you got a demo of it. I ran my Ruthless 10K per NSV6 when I had my or NSV6s, and they did well. So I think the subs that you're running would do fine with that kind of power.
What about 1493s?
Jesus.
Now we're talking.
Listen. I'm never gonna tell you no to more power,
More power,
but
baby.
more electricals, which I see in your future if that's the case.
So here's what my vision is right now. Ditch the tombstone. Okay. I've actually had a couple thoughts here. Ditch the tombstone, put factory door back on there. That's going to be a treat. But that whole back wall there, put amps or put C-Max corner to corner. Just that whole back wall is a corner. And from my calculations, we can do right around 400 amps of C-Max back there.
Sheesh.
So that's my thought there. And then
That's
we
like
would
Blaine's whole build. I'm
and
joking,
then
love
we
you,
would
Blaine.
do the entire. We would do. See, originally we were before we did the tombstone, we had talked about doing something similar to what Keadin had up there now, but at the time we didn't think about a common rail to put up there at the top to like run 6 or 7 wires up there and to feed that bar. In my head I'm thinking, damn, I got to do 60 plus runs of wire, that's just unrealistic as hell. So we scrapped that idea. But I think we go back to that idea and we put all of the amplifiers up on top. Because that would give us unlimited room. We could put it at however tall we wanted it to go.
Yep.
And we could build cooling in there and do some other things with it. And then another thought that I had is if electrical ever did become an additional concern, for that
Throw it
vehicle, they
underneath.
make a side-mounted gas tank for it. Right underneath the frame rail. Now I am doing something with the frame rails here in the next 2 to 3 months that might hinder this idea, but we could mount this fuel tank on the side and then put a battery bank where the gas tank is under there. So we have sky's the limits, baby.
Yeah.
Whatever we want to do. But all I'm saying is I'm one and done. One and done. No, I want all the power. I want all the sauce because what we have in there now can take the power or can take some more power. But the future item, I think, is going to take
Chase,
even more power.
When are you gonna show the big reveal? Like, when's it gonna happen?
I think we're going to do it at Import Face Off in April.
Boo.
April? Why import face off? Why not made of steel?
Now hear me out. Hear me out. So
Dude.
import. What? Now hold on. Whoa,
It's not a Honda with a turbo, man.
Now hold on. Let me finish. let me finish my sentence here. Import Face Off is the very first audio event that I ever went to, and we have a very good following at that event where people
Did you
come
say
back.
audio event?
Yes, because USAC was at Import Face Off. And that was the first time I went there when I was in high school. All my buddies were talking about going to Import Face Off, and I saw on the ad that they had an audio event there. So I took my I think I had a what I had my first Sundown ZV5.
Where's that at for you? Physically, where's Import Face Off for you?
So for me, it's only 30 minutes away, and it's at where Kings of Columbus was held last year, which was one of our events. So it's at a big.
I know we have one down here in Atlanta. I think every year too. It's either
Atlanta.
Import Alliance might be what it's called.
Atlanta.
So it was a so it's got a really special spot in my heart, and we have a lot of people that support us that go to that show locally. And I think it would be kind of fitting to debut it there. Made of Steel's up in the air for me because if we don't have the baby and I can't take the Patriot, then it's going to be like, wow, shoot. You know what I mean? It's going to be,
oh, shoot.
Hey, Dwayne, Jace, can you answer Dwayne's question?
Question, do you need to register for the show? No, but you can pre-order your tickets right now on libertybaseshop.com to save a couple dollars. That'll be the best way to do that. And then just keep your receipt, print it out before the show and so on.
So, and also, if you go to libertybaseshop.com and use code Blayne at checkout, you can save a couple dollars too.
Hell yeah.
That's the real Dwayne. You know who the real champ is. And then,
I use code Blayne. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to help out senior citizens don't get enough love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do my part. Dude, I want to make sure you get put at a nice nursing home, Blayne.
Hey, he's looking out for the boy.
But seriously, hey, I'm glad we all were on that topic. So Genie's build is 12 of these JP23 version 2s at half ohm each on ZV6s. I'm gonna wait to find out for sure this weekend. I'm gonna go in. I'm actually gonna tune them properly, and we're gonna see how much more we get out of them by doing it that way. But I'm really considering the idea of going with 6 amps or going with 3 amps. I'm sorry, 6 amps or 4 amps. Now hear me out. Here's my options: 4 JP93s at 0.67 per 3 subs.
JPs can't go that low. Sorry.
Or I'm already at half ohm. Or do we go with 6 of the JP73s at 1 ohm per pair of subs?
Yes.
That's where I'm at.
I say 12 JP93s.
Jake is in 12 of the JP43s at half ohm each.
Nah, that's lame. I say
that is not lame, dude. I honestly would even argue 12 JP53s because they're doing damn near 10K.
Yeah.
Well, I know the subs.
Well, he's going to get away from an amp per sub, aren't you, Rob?
I do. I really want to go with 6 or 4. I really want to do 6, 4, 3.
JP93s. There you go. Bam.
If I do 3 JP93s, I'd be wired at half ohm per amp.
Can I just tell you something?
What?
Steven Duncan doesn't get lines of people out there because he's running 3 JP83s. Okay?
Yeah, he's running 93s or
83s.
83s at half ohm per SDDN.
Yes. Okay. The Patriot is out here rocking 14 amplifiers. Okay.
Can I also say though, and this is not a dig at him, it's actually because he goes hard, but he goes through subs left and right.
Hey, listen. If you want to be a legend, you got to sacrifice some things. We'll get your recones. Just stop. Enough of the
dude. Hey, I tell you what though. Hey, even at normal cost, them Sundown recones are a lot cheaper than other subs recones. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah, so y'all need to consider that.
It's because there's so many of them because they suck and they blow.
Yeah.
Come on, where's the chat at?
No, but seriously though, if you guys are looking at getting new subs, that's something you really should consider is the recons, the availability, but also the cost of your recons.
And
'Cause some of
every
these subs
sub
are-
blows. Remember
Look at
that.
this. Genie says, burn the ships. 1 amp per sub. Stop dancing around it.
Hey, Jace, may I remind you, at the start of this chat, Jeannie received a fortune cookie that said you shouldn't overspend at the moment. Frugality
don't-
is important.
Well, you don't
You ain't
listen
got
to that.
this.
You don't
Well,
listen
you
to that.
want yours Trump. Yours says like you're rich or something.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's because I'm not blowing money fast on my build. We're blowing it all on Jeannie's build.
That's why she's
I-
the loud one.
I say we call Powerhouse Customs up right now and get that bill rolling, and then
All
we
right.
have.
Yeah, let me go talk to Kingsmore real quick.
Guys, I really wanted to start dropping some teasers in my build, but
You could have at World of Wheels.
it would have been
Could have been there.
Just
There
saying.
you go, Mason, brother. You should have no problem if it's hooked up right.
sell the
You-
ZV6s.
You're just doing things right. You
Hayden.
should have no problems.
Caden, talk some sense into Stewart here. Why would we sell them ZV6s when they're doing the damn thing?
Oh,
They're
brother.
Hey,
Hey,
rushing it.
6 feet away, hair tricks.
I'm not gonna lie. There is rumors of swirling around, behind the scenes that there is going to be bigger, badder things coming. So I mean, you might as well get more power on tap now, preparing for the future.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, and I think it's a good idea, actually.
So think about this long term. Don't think about it this year.
Hey, how about
Think
Jeannie said this weekend that she thought she only wanted to play lows, but she found how fun it was playing some of them high punchy notes on people and
Dude.
seeing their reaction.
I'm telling you, buddy, I like the lows, but when you snap a 50 hertz note on someone, it's a wild feeling.
50 hertz is a very fun note when you're not sitting in
First off, 50 hertz is. I'm not going to say the word. It'll get
it.
you
What?
killed.
Say it. Say
No,
it.
I'm not going to say
No,
that on
say
live.
it. Say
I don't
it.
want to lose the 99 followers I got.
Go.
Go ahead and say it. Say it.
Hey,
It's
I will
lame.
say,
We'll use that word.
It's
I'm just telling
lame.
you right now, 41 hertz in the Patriot is pretty ridiculous too, because that's
Okay,
what we
I can
played
get
last
down with-
year.
I can get down with 41 hertz, but 50
Okay,
hertz.
so
Hey, I'm
so
gonna
you're telling
guarantee.
me, wait, hold on, 40. You heard this straight. Robert's okay with me giving him 41 hertz at volume 60, and we're gonna let it rip. Sounds
No.
like a deal to me.
All right, you don't like 50 hertz. I'll give you 49.
Tyler, what's
Okay,
the
then.
high note to you?
20.
30.
30. Okay, see,
That is
he likes to
ridiculous.
party.
He's lame. He's so
Yeah.
lame.
Nah, dude, fuck
Dude,
that.
I think a high note. Oh goodness.
So Josh says, "What JP amp should I run on that sub that I won? He won that Shockwave version 1."
JP 93. Put it at a quarter.
No. I would. I think
93 the
realistically-
world, baby.
I don't know what coil you have in there, but I think a JP 43 would be
Or
really
just
good
a
on that sub.
honestly, cost effective JP 23 V2. Things to put up power.
I got a
It
Salt
really is.
4K for sale.
Blaine's got Salt 4K. Use code
Blaine,
Blaine.
that was
This
I'll get
isn't a B stock
Use
sale,
code.
okay, Blaine? And you
Come
can't
on,
use
I'm
code.
trying. Help me out.
You
here.
can't use code
I'm
Blaine on that,
trying.
okay? We're trying to get code Blaine out here. My
That's what I'm
Hey.
saying. He's gonna use Codex Boomin.
Somebody's
God.
talking about Blaine. They said those punchy notes are the ones that have Blaine clenching his chest and making faces.
Anything like mid 30s, it's a
Hey.
whole different ball game. I can't from my stomach up. It affects this
Blaine,
area.
Have you
I
ever
don't
gotten a
know,
demo
man,
of the
it hurt.
Patriot? Have you ever been in the hot seat of the Patriot?
Don't. It's not fun.
No, I'm being serious. No, don't. I'm being serious. No. Okay, no. I have one request. Hear me out. I have one request. I want all the boys in the stream pile into the Patriot. All of
No.
us.
Negative.
No, listen. Well, y'all can
Is
pick
baby
the
oil
assigned
involved?
seats. Maybe.
Parjitsu? Is that what we're doing?
Or Jitsu.
Yes. Yes.
Patriot Jitsu.
But I really want to get a demo with all of us in there for a video. I think that'd be a blast.
That's a lot of dudes in the small space.
I'll sit in the hot seat and Dad or Sean can manage the head unit, whatever.
Not
But
your
I wanna-
dad.
Not your dad.
Not your dad.
Well-
Smells like bitch in here.
All right, Rob in the hot seat. That's it.
This is that's coming from the guy who told his wife, "Please don't turn the knob past 32." Yeah, it does smell like
Yes!
this in here, Rob.
Burn. No, but serious. Like I'll sit hot seat. Rob can sit beside me. Then Blayne. Then Caden.
Hell
And
yeah.
I don't know.
I
I don't know
love
if we can
that.
get Tyler in there. To be honest with
Can we
you.
do it like
Wow.
earlier in the day before everybody starts
Damn.
smelling like must? Because I'm not trying to be in that hot ass Patriot with all of us dudes smelling.
Oh,
For
bro.
real, dude.
Dude, I'm just going to tell you, first 10 minutes, subs are going to be sitting at a crisp 275, 300. That's when you get
Chris.
in. Yes, but we're just getting started. I'm just saying.
Man.
Stuart,
Dude, I got hit with
why
what?
not sit in a chair?
30. I got hit with a 33 note and sitting in the middle. Ugh, that sucked.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm pulling the Patriot out tomorrow. I'm cranking up the volume 60, and I'm going to post a video of it. I'm
Come
going to
get the
see
term lab then. Let's see what it actually does.
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to see what this SOB
No
can do.
butt dynos. It has to be on a term lab.
I think you're going to have some people shaking in their little bootsies when they see what it does on that crowd loud.
Oh, dude, I'm just telling you right now. It's going to be spicy. I'm sorry. It's going to be – actually, I'm not saying sorry. No. I'm going to tell you what it's going to do on these Stetson amps, and then when we give it more power and it gets even more redonkulous, oh, baby.
When he goes to Korean, JP.
Yeah, when it's just more
and
efficient.
Haynes.
Yeah, when it just overall becomes more efficient, it's going to get ridiculous.
I mean, we gained from going to JP.
A top fan, Josh, says, wait, hold on. What time are you trying to do that, Jace? I'll drive down for that.
I'm probably going to do around noonish.
Just know that Jace was ducking the smoke in the obstacle course today. That's all I'm saying.
No, dude, no, don't you get me started on that.
I'm just saying.
That's it. I'm gonna haul that damn Patriot out there, and I better have it up there.
There's a build too. If you guys are ever at a show and you see him, the Huracan by Dan Stahl right there, man.
Doesn't he have scar in it?
No. I don't know if it is. That explains the smoke coming out of the pole vent when he gave me that demo.
I'm pretty sure it's like, I think he has scar. Nasty for a scar build.
It is.
Now, if he had Sundown in there, right, Blayne? If he had Sundown in there, it'd be even better.
Not everybody can drink the Kool-Aid, man. Not everybody.
Well, listen,
can drink
guys.
the Kool-Aid.
I freaking love you guys. We've averaged 40 viewers for this entire thing of us just yapping. We don't always set records every week, but the fact that we have such a consistent viewer base makes me so grateful. And that's all I care about, dude. And I know the growth will be there. I just appreciate you guys sitting here enjoying us every single week.
Oh, Rob.
Guys, show season is officially here. I'm excited. I know the boys are excited here. Do not forget, Liberty Base Showdown is the next big show that we are pushing. You can buy your tickets online at libertybaseshop.com. There's a tab at the if you're on mobile, you click the little three buttons at the top. It's at the bottom. Click it. Get all your information there. If you have questions, want to be a vendor, sponsor, etc., you guys can email us. We're going to start our mass campaign of reaching out to everyone this week, so you can be on the lookout for that one. And with that being said, then after that one, obviously, made a steal and stuff like that. But we have the TCP show that I really want to start pushing out there too for everyone.
First weekend in September.
Yeah, first weekend in September is going to be a banger. I don't want anybody to miss that one either. It's in on the East Coast. It's in the hub of car audio. So if you want to go to a good show, that's a great one. And if you're not able to come up north. So anyways, Keadin, Mr. 4.0 himself, where can we find you out on social media, dog?
X Booming, Keadin Petcher and everything.
Hell yeah. Hey, our chief media correspondent there up in the corner. Our go-to for all information related to audio. Where can we find you at, buddy?
Basshead Mechanic on TikTok, YouTube.
Hell yeah. Did I hear YouTube?
Yeah, dude. You didn't know I had a YouTube?
I did not know you had a YouTube. I thought you were just exclusive.
I've only got like 12 followers on there. So
Know your team, dude. Chill. Come on now.
Jimmy Christmas, dude. You call me out like that. All right, Mr. I don't know my team. Tell us, where can we find you out on social media, buddy?
Robert Williams on Facebook and Traumatic Sounds on YouTube. Go subscribe. I just hit 102 followers. Kind of a big deal.
Let's go.
Yes.
If you want to get a demo, or if you want to meet me or my wife at a show, we're going to be at the We Are Not Alone 3rd annual show not this coming up weekend, but the weekend after, April 12th in Mocksville, North Carolina. It's a one-day show. It's going to be a charity show. half the money that is made there is going to be donated to a charity that's like a mental awareness, like a mental disability awareness charity. The other half is going to be going to Dakota at AmpLink to help him with rebuilding his shop and everything. So please come out,
Awesome.
the show, spectate, get demos, and let me know if you come. Let me know that you watch the podcast. It'd be pretty sweet.
That would be pretty awesome.
Let's go.
Blainester, where can we find you out on social media, buddy?
Blayne Hastings on Facebook. Mini
Let's go.
Trucker 88 on YouTube, and I'm only like 65 subscribers away from 1K.
Dude, you know how huge that
Nice.
is? Because then you can get monetized and everything else. Let's go, baby. Let's
I didn't
go.
know we were in the presence of royalty.
And
That's
listen,
what
you
I'm
guys
saying.
have got to be subscribed or keep attention, because I've already uploaded like 3 or 4 videos from TDH, and I got at least 20 more. All right. So
Sheesh.
if you weren't able to make it there, you can be there. And if you were there, you saw me there and I saw you
Relive it.
there.
I saw you.
And guys, never get it twisted. It's not Mini Trucker 69. That is a completely different account. So do not get that twisted. Guys, we love you so much. Thank you for tuning in to another This Week in Audio, episode number 66. We will be back next week for 67 on Wednesday at 7 p.m. You guys can get all your fire merch eventually at libertybayshot.com. I got to work on it. Rob said he's coming out with merch, and so is Tyler. So that's going to be coming later down the road, too. So be on the lookout for that as well, guys. We love you, and we will see you next week. Peace out.
See you.